Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Carrion Anthology. We're back today with The Haunting of Harrowstone. We have a very stressful few hours ahead of us, I think, today, for some of us. Before we get started, I just want you guys to know, I love you all very much. I don't want to kill you, but I will. So, please forgive me. Thank you, Spoon. Alright, before we get started, does anyone want to recap for that third hero point that might be very important for today's rolls? If you'd like to, you can go ahead and roll out in the chat. Alright, going once.
Hard times.
Going twice.
Casimir, you don't want to do a recap to get maybe a bonus to your youthful disease?
I don't
I'll
really
do it.
remember enough about it.
Nope,
I
you're
wouldn't do a
fine.
good recap.
I will do it for you guys. There's no problem. Alright. So, we started last session heading to the Church of Pharasma here in Ravengrow. You had a very brief conversation with Father Gainsborough, where he chatted a bit about some of the history of the prison that he knew about and some of the prisoners held within. He gave you guys his blessing to go investigate the crypt, the false crypt in the Restlands, but he did express concern that a bunch of outsiders sneaking in the middle of the day being seen by the town might be suspicious, and to kind of keep everyone at ease, since everyone's just kind of stressed out in town right now, that if you would sneak in under the cover of night, and he would make sure no one was in the Restlands during that time. So you all spent the day kind of carousing around the town. Casimir and Mira spent the day at the Temple of Pharasma, going through the old scrolls that are present in the temple, as well as chatting with Father Gainsborough to learn a bit more. Matthias and Chaz went to go visit the Unfurling Scroll, where they had a very pleasant conversation with a man named Alandrew, who is the school teacher of Ravengrow. He expressed he doesn't like you, nor trust you, and he especially hates Matthias. However, he is a good person, and since you guys expressed wanting to help the town and, had good intentions and passed your diplomacy checks, he was willing to allow you to use his library at the school to do some research if you wanted, under the stipulation that you would go see if you could assist the kids in helping them find their lost dog that he heard they had gone missing in the fields nearby. While this was going on, Sigrid went to go see, or trying to go gather information at the Laughing Demon, which is the tavern in town. She bought a bunch of
Food.
wolf balls, yeah. And she just kind of chatted. She got the vibe that the town is kind of freaked out by everything going on, and things are a little tense right now. And she got the feeling that no one in town will want to be willing to desecrate the warden statue with that bloody V. You also learn about a local legend that lived on the outskirts of town near the wood called, oh shoot, I have his fake name is in here.
Jack.
Spring Hill Jack. Thank you so much. I gotta change his name. He's named something else in the. So I like Spring Hill Jack better. And he's Spring Hill Jack, who is some kind of creature that roams the forest, occasionally feeding on livestock, but is relatively harmless to the local populace. But he's still a kind of a freak, after all. And then we went to go. Yeah, that was all. That's kind of where you guys hung out for the day. After that, you guys met up back at the Church of Pharasma and headed into the crypt. You went through the Restlands pretty much unimpeded by anyone, thanks to your conversation with Father Gainsborough. No one was there to stop you. When you got to the crypt, you found that the lock had been tampered with, and that acid had been sprayed over it, breaking it. It seemed that someone had been here before, and this was confirmed by Chaz seeing dusty footprints lead its way into the crypt. He was able to track them, and he found a false wall within the crypt where he led you guys to. And you guys entered a back room in the crypt. In this back room, there was a coffin or sarcophagus at the end of it, which you all approached and began to investigate. While you're investigating it, a dead body kind of just rolled out of the wall and just kind of smacked on the ground. And before you were really able to investigate the dead body, you were assaulted by a bunch of very angry centipedes who came out of the walls and started to defend their nest. They are very cute centipedes. Look at those little eyes.
Let's not forget there was creepy music too.
Now there is creepy music.
Before that,
I love creepy music. Yeah. So you guys fought off the centipedes, and during the fight with the centipedes, the dead body that rolled out of the wall got up and started fighting alongside the centipedes. The fight itself didn't take too long. I feel like you guys dispatched it really easily. However, towards the end, the mummy that had risen managed to claw our good friend Casimir. And Casimir, already kind of fatigued from the fighting, critically failed his saving throw against a disease known as a mummy rot, which is a disease that will eventually kill you and turn you to dust if you're not careful. So he lost a lot of his max HP, and he is currently stupefied for a full day. So now you guys have headed back to, I forgot about the spirit board. So you guys headed back to the Lorrimor Estate with Casimir in tow, planning to assist in his recovery and try to make sure he doesn't die. So Mira brought him upstairs and got him all set up, and the rest of you, Sigrid and Chaz, you all decided to experiment with the spirit board you had found in the sarcophagus. I should quickly mention, you found a lot of stuff in that sarcophagus, including ghost charges, healing potions, a scroll of restoration that ironically does not help in the situation that Casimir finds himself, and also a spirit board, which for all intents and purposes is just a Ouija board. So, you all begin to play with it. Sigrid summoned some spirits, and the question was asked to the spirits, how did Lorrimor die? I believe was the question. Whereas the spirit board began to write out a phrase before seemingly being taken over by something and spelling out a different phrase. And the phrase you got, or the word you first got, was phantasmal. And then the second word in that phrase started with a K, but it was unable to finish before rattling and whispers overtook your minds, and you all had to make a will save to avoid being frightened, and you took some damage along with that. And at that point, the spirit board's question ended, and Sigrid had to avoid being possessed by whatever was taking control of the board, and she was successful. So she did a great job.
Darn
there was no
it.
consequences.
Or was she?
Or was I?
she?
You'll have to keep an eye out to see if I am
Sure.
acting any differently than I normally do.
So after the whole spirit board debacle had been concluded, you all headed upstairs to get some rest, because tomorrow you aren't able to really go to Harrowstone, unfortunately, because one of your friends on this adventure with you, who lives in the front line of combat, is sick and may perish tomorrow if things go poorly.
Until the evening, though.
Until the
10
evening.
10
Yep.
Or like a work
10 p.m.
associate.
Yeah, work associate. So you guys have a full day to find any kind of antidotes or anything to assist with him.
Oh, we also got the quest for a dog in the forest.
Yes. Allender told you about the dog quest. To try to go find the dog. But if Mira wants to treat poison or treat disease on our friend Casimir, it's an 8-hour activity. So unfortunately, Mira and Casimir will both be preoccupied for pretty much all of the day. So you likely won't be able to go out and get anything adventuring done without your cleric or your champion.
I mean, they probably could, but it may not be that good. I mean, the outcome may not be the best.
The outcome may not be the best. Yes. So
20% Carrion Crown speed run. Let's go.
Go right to Harrowstone without your cleric or your champion. Easy.
We have the ghost supplies. Okay.
You have the ghost supplies. That's all you need. So we find ourselves in the morning. It's very early dawn at this point. Mira, I'd hate to make assumptions, but I want to say you're up very early, right?
Consider that she missed cooking breakfast last time. Yes, she's up early.
Alrighty. So you're up incredibly early. You're gonna head down and make some breakfast. Kendra's not there. Seems you've beat her. You have bested her in her morning breakfast activities.
Lock her in her room. You're not making breakfast.
So what do you choose to make for breakfast today, Mira? The cabinet and the ingredients are all the floor is yours.
It's typical a halfling breakfast. Very hearty, lots of biscuits, sausages, omelets.
She's gonna
that
use everything in her fridge.
Yeah,
Icebox.
Yeah, it's. I pretty much use like probably a lot more than what she would probably usually use. I wouldn't eat her out of house and home, because you got to make sure there's stuff there for second breakfast.
Of course.
So it's definitely like, think of like soul food southern home breakfast. Like, there's probably some grits if I could find it, toast, biscuits, eggs, sausage, and then also pancakes.
Delicious, fantastic.
She knows she's gonna be in for the rest of the day, so she kind of went all out
for leftovers for second and third breakfast. So you're up pretty early with your cooking. Someone else is also up early. Endivian, your scholar friend who seems to live in the library, pokes his head into the kitchen while you're busy working. Are you done yet? I've been waiting outside and it smells delicious. I just didn't want to interrupt.
Oh yeah, first breakfast is over there. I could set. Go ahead and make yourself a plate.
Wonderful. I was going to see if you wanted assistance in bringing any of this upstairs to Casimir, or did you want to try to bring him downstairs?
Yeah, probably better to bring it up to him.
And Endivian starts loading a plate for Casimir. I wanted to apologize, by the way, regarding last night.
She stays quiet for a bit, steps down off her stool, wipes her hand off on her apron, and looks at him with the look that's on her token. Okay.
I should have recognized that it was a very uncomfortable situation for you, and I should not have engaged so willingly, knowing how it was perceived. So I do apologize. My scholarly mind tends to get the better of me at times.
You're fine, Divian, you're fine. I understand. But at least now you know, right?
Yes, of course. I was planning to go into town today to try to find an apple or something to apologize, because it seems you like those quite a bit. But I know there's apples like in the cupboards, but I figured there was a gesture and I thought that counted.
Sure. If you do find one and you think it's really nice, you bring it to me and I'll accept it as an apology.
Excellent. Great. I'm going to bring this up to Casimir now. And he's going to take the plate of food and he's going to scuttle away. While Mira's down there cooking, the rest of you upstairs, one by one you are woken by the smell of breakfast from downstairs. Even you, Casimir. You feel miserable, Casimir. Your whole body feels so lethargic. Your reaction time just isn't there. It feels like you're not in a good way right now.
Okay, dope.
Sigrid, Matthias, Chaz. One by one you rouse. You guys head downstairs to meet up with Mira.
I was gonna ask, do we get a good night's sleep because of the frightened or no?
Oh, you guys got a great night's sleep. It was no crows came to your window. It was like lightly raining and little rain patters on the glass. You know, it was good. No, it was uninterrupted. So make sure you guys all finish your long rest here.
Well, yeah, we'll go down to breakfast.
Yeah.
Thank Mira for cooking, and then morning rituals.
So while you were downstairs with Mira, what's your game plan today, guys? Like, who's doing what? What's happening? What is your day gonna look like, you think?
For Mira, before it gets too late, she wants to see if she can find an anti-plague. Visit the apothecary, see if she can find an anti-plague for Casimir. And then she's probably going to ask the group, hey, do we have enough money to support getting an anti-plague for Casimir?
How much?
Well, I'm not sure. I gotta talk to the apothecary first, but we'll find out. No, but we'll see. I know on basic they're 3 gold.
So maybe we should have enough.
Were we given any stipend by Madame Empress, Judge, or just such an occasion should we be? The esoteric order of the Palatine have not. Health benefits.
She did not give you any yet.
We haven't met our deductible yet.
No. Yeah.
What I'm saying is you should bill them later.
Well, if I sell this healing potion, I'll have enough.
Sell the coral, not the healing potion.
Hey, there's like a coral thing. A pretty coral we found in the...
There's a party stash.
Yeah, I put in the party stash. 10 gold. We have 2 of them. That's 20 gold.
Oh yeah, might as well sell that then. Yeah.
There you
go. I'll probably sell this potion case too.
That might come in handy.
Could you treat my wounds, please?
Wait, you're hurt. Did you not heal up? Oh yeah, I remember
we only healed
it's
2
1
hit points
health
because we're first level.
Yeah. Also, when I tried to treat you last time, it was pretty bad.
So there's a CrypticMuffin homebrew rule that if you are in a place of rest and able to get medical treatment, you can just heal to full as you long rest. So you can just bring yourselves to full HP. You don't need to play the healing.
In that case, Chaz does not go downstairs. He stays upstairs with Kaz.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, we'll jump to you guys in just 1 second. Mira's going to be going into town. Sigrid, Matthias, are you going to be going with her, or what's your game plan?
I'll go with her
right now?
Yeah, I'll go. Why not? Explore the town a bit.
Okay. So you 3 would like to go into town. Casimir and Chaz, you 2 are upstairs. Vion is actually with you. He has brought food for both of you, which smells delicious. It is of halfling make. Lots of goodiness, as Mira has described earlier. Chaz, are you trying anything with
Yes.
Chaz, yeah, what's up? Tell me. I figured you were. What's up?
Is Casimir conscious?
Yes, Casimir is conscious.
Okay, Chaz would walk in the room. Is
Mhm.
Endymion in here?
I will say, as of right now, he's not, just so you can do your shenanigans.
He closes the door.
Okay.
Casimir is looks like he's writing a letter.
Aw.
Okay. He doesn't even say anything to you. He walks over to the bag that you put the books in.
Okay.
And he starts to go through it.
What are you doing?
Gonna read a book.
I go back to writing my letter. I'm not even sure what's going on at this point.
Okay. So, Chaz, there is 4 books in here.
The first one I find.
Okay, do you want to roll me a d4?
How about you roll me a d4?
Oh, needed to roll you a d4? That's crazy.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. The one that you find is... It is the brown book with a fly on it with a skull in the center. It's very musty and very moldy.
Hey, as he holds it, is there anything whack about it? Like, is it cold, unearthly noises coming from it? Anything weird about it besides the cover?
No, and it's an old book, however, but there's no immediate supernatural kind of vibe you get from it. I'll drag it into your inventory over here.
Okay. He's just going to sit on the edge of the bed in Casimir's room and just pop it open, skim it,
Alright.
and see what it is.
You pop it open. What languages do you speak, Jess? Let me go take a peek.
A few weird ones.
Few weird ones. Okay. You do not understand the languages within. However, I'll allow you to do a try to check what the book is about. Maybe try to decipher any kind of knowledge you can glean of what this might be. You can make it's a crafting check. Okay.
Crafting?
IKEA catalog.
I guess I would also accept a religion check on that, though, if you want to also make one of those.
It would... Okay, that's fine.
There is a thing called decipher writing.
True, that too, yeah. So
Let's
I'll
see,
accept a
sure,
decipher
yeah.
writing, religion, or crafting.
Decipher writing religion? Or
Yep.
decipher writing occult? Okay. Let's do that.
Okay. As you start to kind of thumb through it, you feel like you're really close to figuring out what it is, but you're not super familiar with the language in here, so it's very difficult for you to pinpoint what exactly is what this book is.
Hey, Casimir, could you take a look at this real quick? And he shows him the page that he's looking at, trying to figure out. And he goes, "Do you know what that word is?"
Blood. Blow. I don't know. Sorry.
Casimir does not,
I
unfortunately.
feel like my head is full of sheep's wool or something.
That's okay. Who are you writing a letter to?
My mom.
Oh.
I'm not sure I'm going to make it. I'm just saying goodbye in case I don't make it. Can you deliver it to her if I die?
Sure, where's she at?
The player, did not remember the name of the place.
Caliphas. It is the
Yeah,
capital
that's it.
city. Yeah.
Oh, so you're local? Okay.
Rescue
Um,
Estate.
Okay.
Thank you,
I'll do that.
Chaz.
Yeah, no problem.
Only if I die.
Well, I think Mira will probably tell me if you die, because I think she's the only one that knows what she's doing in regards to your problem.
Thank you.
No problem. All right. Well, I guess I'll leave you be. Chaz will absentmindedly keep the book under his arm as he leaves the room.
All right. You take the creepy book and you leave the room. This is where you would run into Vion as you're kind of crossing paths here as you walk out, and he almost bumps into you.
Common object.
Oh, sorry, Chaz. Is Casimir awake?
Yeah, he's writing a letter to his mom in case he dies.
Oh, that is morbid. All right. Well, hopefully this lovely meal Mira kicked up will cheer him up a little bit, and hopefully not be his last meal.
Chaz looks at the plate and grabs a biscuit and takes a chomp out of it and heads downstairs.
All right, there's more downstairs if you want some. All right. And he heads into the room, and Casimir, you see Vion, the nerd, walk in with a plate of food, and he puts it down to your bed. How are you feeling, my friend?
Not good. Not good. I think tonight. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't feel good though. I feel worse than yesterday.
And he pulls
I'm not
up
sure
a
I can
stool.
eat any of that stuff.
I think it's wise you probably try, though. You know, keep up the strength and all that.
I'll try to eat some of it.
Would you like company, or would you prefer to be alone?
I'm just sitting here. I'm probably gonna sleep. You can go. I'm sure you got other things to do than sit next to me.
I don't. So if you'd like company, I don't mind hanging out.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna be finishing these letters and then, I guess you could sit on Mira's bed.
Sure. Would you like me to tell you a story? I know lots of those.
Sure.
He pulls up a stool and he takes out a very small, pocket journal. I'll talk about some of the adventures I had with Professor Lorrimor while we were abroad outside of Ustalav.
Okay.
And he just goes on. He's just gonna talk to you pretty much.
All right.
You can tell he doesn't know how to deal with sick people. So he just thinks keeping you conscious and talking is the best way to help you.
Sounds good.
So Chaz, I'll say that before the group leaves, you do catch them about to depart the house. Did you want to try to tag along with them?
Yes.
Or did you have your own plans?
Well, he can't help Casimir,
Mhm.
so I guess we'll go with.
Okay. So, the four of you are going to head into town. Kendra mentioned that the apothecary was in the town square. So, at this point, you know your way pretty well. It is dreary outside. It is heavy clouds, but for the most part, the town of Ravengrow is just waking up. So you head down to the town square, where you'd usually find most of the shops in town. No one is awake at the moment. It seems that the sleepy citizens of Ravengrow haven't exactly woken up yet. But the first thing that catches all of your eyes, pretty much immediately as you walk into the town square, is the statue again. The statue of the warden, who was spattered with blood the night before, and the V painted on the statue's base. The sheriff had managed to clean the blood off the statue itself, but the V at the base was unable to be removed, as it seems to be there through some kind of magical means. Blood once again splatters the statue in a more heavier, more consistent volume this time. In the base of the statue, where there was a V, there now is two letters. A V and an E.
Well, that is certainly troublesome.
Did they leave themselves enough room to write more, or did they get to the edge of the statue already?
No, this is just the beginning of the statue space. There is room for more letters.
Okay. You know, when you're writing and you get to the end of the page, you're like, shit.
Yeah, oh shit, I gotta restart.
Okay. They didn't start in the middle, they started on the edge. Okay.
Yes, they started at the edge.
Somebody came here again last night then.
That's more blood.
Where do you think all the blood comes from?
It was animal, so maybe a butcher.
Yeah, but a farmer or two would have mentioned an animal missing, right?
Well, I don't know if anybody's. We have to talk to the sheriff and see if anybody's said anything yet.
Would you all like to make me a perception check?
Okay.
This is for hidden people. I get a +2.
Ooh, a +2.
Yeah.
Okay, so is it hidden like people or is it like hidden
Here,
things?
I'll post the.
Yeah, can I take a peek at
feed.
it? Oh, it's okay. So yeah, it's okay. I gotcha. Okay, so Chaz.
Creatures. It's specifically creatures. Yep.
Big creatures. Okay. So Chaz, you are looking at this statue. What's going through Chaz's mind right now about this? Like, does he really not care? Does he think it's weird? Like, what's his thoughts right now?
What was that guy's wife's name?
Verisurnia.
Oh,
So it's
I'll
her
get
name.
so it's her name.
The warden's name was Vaishon.
Well, it could be his name too.
I'll post their names in chat here again for you. Their names are also on the statue, so you can.
They're on
also
the
see it.
they're on the carrion board too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Let me go
and
grab them.
that poem says something about. I don't know where it's at. Where's that kid's poem at?
It's posted in resources.
We won't know until
Okay.
tomorrow when they put the third letter.
Is there anything different about the A compared to the V?
It is newer compared to the V.
Is it like the magic stuff looks like
Oh,
somebody
it's an
used
A?
their
I
hand?
thought it was an E.
I apologize. It is an E.
It's
Sorry.
E, okay.
Sorry. Someone did use their hand. Yes. It looks to be in the same kind of writing as the V previously. But as you're looking at this, Chaz, you do see there are footprints.
Bloody footprints?
Bloody and barefooted.
Nice. Where do they go? Or are they just standing there?
They went to the northern woods in that direction.
That's where that dog is.
That is where that dog is. That is where that dog is. You're right.
Does anybody else notice this?
There's a few landmarks to the north that you guys have learned about. The one being the dog. The second being Harrowstone.
The North Dog.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody else in the group notice this?
No, you rolled very well.
Because I'm closer to the ground than everyone else. He will point it out to those people that aren't paying attention and say, "You see those footprints? They go north."
We're in the middle of the town, though, yeah?
Yeah, they heads up here. I'll bring you over to so you guys can see what I'm saying. Hang on,
okay.
sorry.
This is like magic ranger tracking.
So it heads. You are in this town square over here.
Oh, okay.
And looks like they head up the northern path out of town,
This guy.
over the bridge, and out of town. You can assume they go that way, I guess. You don't really know if they go all the way, but you get the feeling they might, maybe.
What's if it
There's a
was
long
like
trail of
the
bloody footprints.
Yep.
morning person who takes care of the night soul?
However, you do know that when people start to come out of their houses and into town, you will probably lose track of these footprints very,
That's
very
okay.
quickly. Yep.
Does this town have like a night watch or anything like that, or anybody that patrols the streets at night?
That is something you need to talk to the sheriff about.
He'll bring it up if we
Then-
get there, but
Yeah.
not be real proactive about it.
Okay.
Why don't we go ahead and I guess where would the sheriff be? Where's the sheriff's place?
The
Like
the constable.
mhm.
I would say would likely be a little up north over here. Just for the sake of it, let's put it over here. None of the locations on this map were actually listed, so let's put it up here.
Looks like fate is trying to take us to go north, Mira.
Maybe. but we can't be going up over there without our friend Casimir.
Mm-hmm.
I can trust you to navigate us through the woods, but hearing about that weird crazy person and then somebody constantly throwing blood.
I wouldn't be so confident if I could get you through the woods.
True.
Okay.
Winds. Never know where they will take you. Let's just get to the alchemist first thing.
Well, I guess right now the shops aren't open yet, right?
They're about to open. You have about 10 minutes before like the town starts bustling and moving and shops start opening.
Yeah, let's go. I think if we have some time before the shops open, let's go let the sheriff know, and we'll go do our shopping while he's dealing with this.
Okay.
I'm sure the
So you're gonna go. Oh, sorry.
the artist will be back. I don't think he can leave this work unfinished. Probably have another chance tomorrow.
Maybe I'll ask some people to stand out. Maybe some of the guards will stand out and watch the statue next time.
So you're all gonna head to the constable to see if the sheriff is around. Okay.
Maybe just to let,
Yep.
I rather let him know first, and
Mhm.
and the people not come out and see us standing next to a bloody statue.
Bloody statue. Yeah, that'd probably be a bad look. Yeah. Alrighty. So you guys head a little bit north, actually following the footsteps a little bit towards the constable. And you do see when you get to the building, they do continue past the Temple of Pharasma over the bridge and towards that direction over there. The constable is open. It's a public building. And as you enter, you can see that there is a small reception desk in the front with a younger man currently manning it as he's scribbling away on some papers. And he's a little, you know, some thinning hair, a small beard, and he looks up to you all. Oh,
Before we kind of like step in and everything, and we like see this footprints going further,
mhm.
I'll turn to Chaz and say, do you think you can tell where those things where those footprints are heading?
I don't know, probably.
Yeah.
Hey, Matthias, you want to go look and see where these footprints go?
No, well, no,
Oh,
not yet.
oh, absolutely.
Not yet. But just, I don't know. Can you mark them or make them your? What do hunters do?
I can't do that. I have to see the person or hear them.
You can't do it while tracking.
I can't. I have to see him or hear him. I cannot do it like on a third.
Like footprints on.
I'm pretty sure you can do it by tracking. I'm pretty sure you can do it on tracks. It has the last paragraph, I think, talks about tracking.
Let's see.
You must be able to see or hear your prey, or must be tracking them during exploration. It's in the first. It's in the first paragraph. So yes, I can.
Excellent.
Oh, Chaz, you and me? Eh?
Sure.
Wait, all right. She like pinches her temple, and says, "Well, not yet. We should. I'm just thinking that you might want to keep an eye on them."
I won't go across.
Or at least,
the bridge. I won't go across
okay.
the bridge. Don't worry.
All right. And then she'll step inside while they go ahead and go do that, I guess.
All right. So Chaz and Matthias depart from the group as Sigrid and Mira step inside to see this secretary. As he looks up to you, goes, "Oh, good morning. Are you looking for the sheriff?"
Yes. We got some news for him. Statue's covered in blood again.
He mentioned you were assisting in the investigation. He's in his office just around the corner to the right.
All right.
Very quick walk. You head to his. You just walk over to his office. You open the door.
Yep.
He's there. He actually has a big board in his office. His office is a very small space with just a desk and what looks to be a conspiracy board on the back, and there's a few scraps of paper pinned to it with some uncolored string kind of connecting some of the pins together. It has, the pieces of paper of writing on them and everything. And as he turns to see you, he's like, "Oh, morning."
Morning. Got some bad news.
Oh boy, bad news. All right, lay it on me.
The statue's covered in blood again.
Again?
More blood.
Yeah.
There's another letter.
And now there's an E next to that V.
You have a returning artist, a midnight artist.
Midnight artist. All right. Well, first things first, I gotta secure that area. Make sure none of the townsfolk get too close to it again. Don't know what kind of evil magic that might be resonating or something. I don't know. Thanks for letting me know. Give me 1 second. And he steps up past you guys and he calls down to his secretary. "Oi! Gather some of the guards and secure the town square for me. I'll be with you in a moment. I gotta just take care of something real quick." And the secretary drops what he was doing and he runs out the door to at least secure the town square itself. You didn't happen to see anything, did you? Any clues?
Well, I didn't, but our friend Chaz, he seemed to see some footprints. Him and Matthias are tracking him right now.
All right. I don't know if this midnight artist is dangerous. I would just be careful. It's likely this might be a recurring thing nightly.
I suspect there will be another letter come tomorrow. It's trying to make a statement and get your town riled up.
But why? And he looks wistfully towards his murder board.
Mira looks wistfully towards it too, puts her hands on her hips and says, "I don't know."
I can't imagine what our little town could have for this artist. I mean, I think this all must connect back to the Whispering Way, right? It has to.
I won't know until we find out.
I'll post a few guards tonight. Do working shifts and see if we can catch this bastard. Stop whatever he's doing. Maybe get some questions out of him.
Okay.
Would offer you to assist. So if you'd like to come by, feel free. Do you have plans for tonight?
One of our friends is really sick. We're gonna be treating him.
Oh, it's not contagious, is it?
No, but he definitely needs some care. I'll be taking care of him. We actually came here to see if we can stop by the apothecary and see if we can pick up some medicine.
Okay. And he goes into his desk and he pulls out a few gold pieces and he gives you 2 gold pieces, Mira.
Oh snap! 2 gold pieces? That's like
2 gold pieces.
like a.
This town is
Listen.
loaded.
If there's anything I can do to help, let us know. You're gonna be probably the ones we're gonna look to for help here. I hate to say it, but the guards here in Ravengrow, they ain't exactly up to snuff. If anything, they're just off-duty farmers half the time. This is a quiet town. There's nothing much that goes on here.
And she takes the coin, looks at it, grasps it, and then says, "Well, thank you, Sheriff. We'll put this to good use."
Thank you. Stay safe. I'm gonna speak with the council later today about this. I think something needs to be done. Ben is gonna sit
Me-
back down on behind his desk, and he's gonna ponder his murder board.
When he sits down, Mirror turns towards him and says, "Wait, weren't you gonna go meet up with your secretary and the guards about the?"
All right, I was trying to be all dramatic. Oh, right, all right. And he puts on his hat and he runs out the door.
Okay, walk out with him.
All right, and he does a jog towards.
I want to glance at his
Elsewhere.
murder board. Does it have any information that we don't already know?
Oh, yeah. Do you want to go ahead and just make me a investigation perception, like the same thing now, aren't they? But I want this to be an intelligence skill.
Recall knowledge.
Yeah, just do
Just
recall
8.
knowledge for me. Yeah.
Okay. Let's Benjamin. What does your mind's eye see? Oh, had to click me and then do it. There we go.
When you look at it, you're not sure. Benjamin Collar, it seems, is a very scatterbrained sheriff. None of his points make any kind of sense to you.
So
You cannot put them together.
He's got more pins than he has threads. It's
Yeah. You he has a system, but you don't know it.
Okay.
So
okay.
unfortunately, you're not able to glean anything off of it.
Shrug. Okay, walk away.
All right.
Well.
So we're gonna side cut to Matthias and Shaz, who are headed further down the path. Do you want to make just?
Oh, go
sorry.
ahead.
No. You go ahead.
Chaz is telling Matthias this ridiculous story about vampires and how they can't cross running water. And as he's pointing to the river.
It's just water. Why can't they cross it?
I don't know. It's some kind of curse thing that has to go on. Hey, can you see these footprints?
Yeah, they're pretty noticeable with the blood. So what
And-
exactly are we attempting, or at least hoping to find at the end of this trail? A body? Monster?
I don't know. I think it might be the guy who might have killed his wife, and he's the barefoot guy, but I don't have any proof of that yet. It's just my speculation.
That's fair.
Already, GM, what would you like us to roll?
I want you to make a track check. That's a roll, right? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
Go ahead. I'll do a hunt prey on it.
Yeah.
Exploration? There it is. There you go.
Oh. Crazy. Okay. Yes, so you follow these tracks expertly. Like, it's crazy how good you follow these tracks. You were born for this. You were a ranger. You hunt prey real good. You rolled so well. I'll let you know a little bit about the gait of this individual. This person seems to be someone who is almost stumbling. Like, their facilities aren't all there, or their faculties aren't all there, as they every so often they do like a misstep and have to like correct themselves.
Are they about
almost-
as large as
Mhm.
Matthias? Or are they
Are you asking if
smaller?
they're medium sized?
Yeah.
They are medium sized, but they are a little bigger than Matthias. I would say Casimir, kind of.
Casimir big? Okay.
Casimir big, yeah. But as you follow them, you see that, and because you natural 20'd, you see that off to the right, just before the bridge, the footsteps actually kind of stop for a little bit. And as you look, you see that there's some dirt that has been disturbed over there, very lightly, but it seemed like someone did some digging.
Hey, Matthias, do you see that?
You mean the pile of dirt that's been moved from one side to the other?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
The footprints go over there.
Want to check it out?
Of course.
All right.
Alrighty. You don't need any kind of perception check for this. It was a very poorly done job of trying to bury something quickly. you see 2 lumps in the upturned dirt. The first lump you see is a rat. And very quickly, upon investigation, you see the rat's neck has been cut, and that's like the only wound it has, as blood seemed to have been not pulled from it, that's not a wrong word, but like just drained from it. Yeah, not in the vampire suck way, but just kind of like neck cut, blood fallout kind of way. I gotta be very specific about that. The corpse of the rat does seem to be a day old. And the second lump is more furry. And it seems to be a corpse of a cat with the same neck wound across. And its fur is just coated with blood, and they both are dead.
Did you know that psychopaths tend to target animals first before they kill people?
Why do you know that?
I don't know. This is kind of weird, don't you think?
It is. Surprised. You don't think all that blood belongs to these 2 creatures, right? They're so small.
He shrugs. I don't know anything about blood.
You know
But
about
you know
vampires.
who does?
Who?
Is there anything else in these little
holes?
Graves, I'm going to call it? Anything else in there?
Do you want to make another just perception check? Hidden? See if you can see anything else.
I'm surprised Pathfinder lets you dig without a shovel.
Who knows? Maybe you might have a -2 on it, like the crowbar.
The crowbar, yeah. There is one more object buried in the dirt. It's much more hidden, though, than the original corpses were, and it is a water skin.
He holds it up to Matthias. Hold this.
It's sticky.
Oh, come on.
It's sticky or stinky?
It's both. As you hold it up to Matthias, both of you recognize the dark brown splotches on it seem to be blood.
It's blood.
Well, that explains. Oh god, the smell.
It's kind of a good thing we walked over here, huh?
I mean, yes. What else I got? I have to see a dead rat, and we own a
found
bloody
this treasure. He holds the rat in one hand and the cat in the other, and starts walking south to look for Mira and Sigrid.
How is that a treasure?
And you run after him, Matthias, as he starts heading south. And around this time, as you two start heading back, you see Mira and Sigrid exiting the constable, and you can meet up with them.
Look what we found.
Good, you guys are done.
Wait, what is that?
So, in one big long sentence, Chaz explains what that happened, what they did, and up to the point of now, including the story about vampires and not being able to move across water.
So you found it before the bridge, meaning he did not cross the river.
The footprints continue to cross the bridge. I also need to clarify.
Okay.
So my understanding is
and the
there's barefoot guy walked. He's like stumbling, so he doesn't have his full faculties. Before he crossed the bridge, he put the corpses of the rat and the cat that were killed, which their blood is presumably used to make the symbols on the statue, and then he went back across the bridge. That's my assumption.
Why bury the corpses?
I don't know.
And if he was stumbling, does that imply that this person was drunk?
Maybe he was a zombie.
So we have a zombie murdering animals and painting the town statue in blood.
Or a necromancer commanding a zombie to do something like this.
Oh, I like this idea. Yeah,
Ah.
we're hiding out in the woods. And
That's a
have
great idea.
scary guardian. Keeps people from going into the woods, called the Spring Healed.
You think he stole the dog and is using it as an evil zombie dog?
Or
Maybe
Oh, I hope
the
not.
dog is net sacrifice.
he was the first one. Nobody's said a cat has been missing, so
Well, we've not
we'll
asked
see if that
anybody.
pops up today.
I wonder if there will be 3 animals buried in the same spot tomorrow, and there will be more blood on the statue. The Benjamin is. Oh, you go ahead, Mira.
I think you were going to say the exact same thing as me.
Oh
Go ahead.
yeah, okay. The Benjamin is cordon off the statue again. He invited us to maybe stake it out tonight if we were interested. I don't know.
What about Casimir?
That could work.
Yes, I don't think Casimir will be up to such things tonight.
Well, we are only staking the place out. We are not
His future
engaging
is
with any.
uncertain. But perhaps we can tip the scales in his favor by visiting the apothecary.
Let's go.
The secret
Pretty sure
starts
the town's up
walking
and
to the
awake now.
apothecary.
I gotta ask, Chaz, are you just carrying these corpses around? Like, what's your plan?
Oh,
with
my
this
kid,
cat
the
and
kid runs in.
rat?
Mr. Buffy, no!
He would probably set them down by the constable's office and just
Okay.
leave them there.
Leave a note,
Okay.
clues.
Mira, did you want to investigate their bodies before you left with the medicine check, or you just want to let the sleeping cat and rat lie?
Well, I mean, I sort of trust. I kind of trust Kaz,
Okay.
but Chaz, but trust but verify. We'll go ahead and take a look at him.
Make a medicine check for me.
Line.
Yes, please. I love blind rolls. It's so fun. Okay, so I'll use this check for both of them, so we can I'll quickly go over it. Chaz was correct regarding the rat. The rat's corpse seems to be a day old. You can tell by its decay and rigor mortis. It has a wound on its neck that seems to be done with some kind of slashing weapon, and its blood has been insanguinated. The cat is still warm. It has been killed very, very recently, within the last, 3 or 4 hours. And its wound again is a slashing cut across its neck to insanguinate it.
Mm-hmm. Is there any tarp or anything like that around here? Just so I can cover them.
Yeah, I'll say there's, by the constable's office, there's likely just a tarp you can throw over them. That's fine.
All right. So I'm gonna throw a tarp over there, sort of run inside and see if there's anybody. Is the constable office empty now since his friend ran out and then also wasn't even ran out?
Empty. Yeah,
Okay.
it's empty.
All right. I'll just let him know once we get back. I'll let him know what we found when we get to the square before we go to the apothecary.
Okay. And you guys can head to the square now. Sheriff Collar has cordoned off the area. There's just a handful of guards that are currently wiping off the statue, the actual body of the statue of the blood, which does come off. However, the E and the V do not come off, just like last time. They're stuck there. But Benjamin Collar is very engrossed in keeping peace and keeping folks away from the statue. Now that he got here first before the crowd did, he's able to kind of keep things more under control. But the apothecary's open. It's right over here. It's got a big sign in front of it.
I guess before I go there, I'll just, try and pass by the sheriff and just fill him in about the bodies that we found and what I know about the cat being sort of recent.
He does pale when you tell him this, because that is low-key kind of disturbing that a bunch of animals are just found by the bridge. But he gives you a nod. He will add this to his murder board later.
Mm-hmm. You mean investigation board?
Investigation board. Investigation board. Right. Investigation board.
She narrows her eyes, looking at the. Okay.
The Jominda's Apothecary. I'll unveil her token shop now. Is open to the public. It is empty because most of the crowd is actually outside at the moment. You guys are welcome to go inside, and you see a woman behind the counter who is currently mixing some vials together, and she has just a whole shelf full of remedies that you guys can take a peek at. She does not acknowledge you as you enter. She's just mixing potions.
Yeah.
I think you should be able to double-click her token.
Yep. Yeah, I got it. I see it.
Yes. Excellent.
I'm just nonchalantly go in and say, do you have any thing to help with diseases, like anti-plague?
She nods, and
then
she
I'll-
directs you to the anti-plague.
Yep, I'll grab it and put the gold on the altar and nod and say thank you.
Alrighty. I love shopping episodes. Yes,
Do
you.
you have any insect repellent?
You're asking for insect repellent.
I'm asking for insect repellent. Or perhaps, I would like to get some more incense. I am running low.
I have some anti-venom, but no repellent.
Very well then. The bugs continue to have the advantage against us.
She
I mean,
looks mildly
with how-
concerned at you.
yeah, Mira also looks mildly concerned too, and then she says to the secret, but I mean, with how hot you are, all the heat coming off of you, I feel like the bugs wouldn't want.
My body temperature is no different than yours, Mira.
Really?
Yes,
Puts her hand out.
I get just as cold. Wear gloves. The blood might be a little brighter. We can discuss it later. Thank you. If she has just like random bundles of incense, I'll pay some money, cosmetically for that.
Yeah, I would say that yes, she has instance you can just pick up cosmetically. That's
Sweet.
fine.
Yeah.
Right.
How is
Right.
business? I'm gonna extend the shopping slumps.
I'm gonna crawl through the screen, strangle Red. All right, you guys leave the shop. Door closed. You can't get back in. You can click
Did
on
you
her
have
token
any
by the
family
visual.
members that have been affected by the current? Okay.
I guess.
What do you think's going on?
I guess I would do.
You can talk to
Is,
her if you guys like.
Oh,
If you,
we're
you guys
good,
can't talk to her.
we're good.
I
get it.
I guess would she buy this coral?
Oh,
That we got?
yeah. She'll buy that. I'm
All
sure
right,
she
so
can
we'll
use
go.
that for
Yeah,
whatever.
we'll sell that then. Just so we have the money for something else at some point.
Yeah, feel free. I think you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
right. Excellent. So, with anti-plague in tow, do you return to the Lorrimor Estate?
Oh wait, you didn't
we're
give
not
me
planning to do
any money
anything else
for it.
today. I'm gonna go earn
Oh.
some income.
You can just add your 20 gold,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
How much was?
Yeah, it was 20.
Yes. Okay, so Mira, you're returning. Sigrid, you're gonna go earn some income.
Yeah.
Sure.
If we're not
Jump
planning on
in
doing
a
anything else
second.
today, I mean that's what I plan to do.
That's fine. Yeah. So Mira's come back to the house. Sigrid, you're gonna earn income. Matthias, what are you up to?
Earn some income.
You earn some income. Chaz?
I had a question for you guys. Do you
Mhm.
guys feel that there's a better lore skill than undead lore at the moment?
Good whispering away lore or hidden cult lore, that could be good, but I don't know.
Because I have basically a floating lore
if
skill that I
Chaz
can
if
change.
Chaz liked to hunt cults before.
I think there is a lore cult, isn't there? Like that's a cultism lore.
Well,
Usually it's the name of the cult.
Oh, it
Alright,
is.
there you
Okay,
go.
well,
Yeah.
Either way.
We've run across a bunch of undead. I'll keep it on that for now. So in that case, I can't help Casimir. Money's nice.
You guys did just get 20 gold for Bira, by the way. I don't know if Bira's gonna distribute it.
Well, it's,
Yeah, I put inside the
Stash. Okay.
the stash, so you can press the distribute button.
you guys don't want to give me money, literally, because I'm gonna go buy.
I mean, if you'll get, it's gonna be your own. It's gonna be your share that you spend on the stuff you want to spend it on.
I'm gonna go clean out that alchemist or apothecary. He will go with Sigrid.
Okay.
And depending on what happens, either just keep an eye, make sure she doesn't get in trouble, or also earn income.
Sure.
Or study the book.
You can study the book. You could also do more research. There's still a few things about Harrowstone, the prisoners, and Whispering Way you still might be able to learn. But yeah, if you want to go with Sigrid to earn income and keep an eye on her, that's fine too.
Yeah, I'll go with Sigrid.
Yep. Alrighty. Perfect. So we're gonna stick with Mira for right now, as she heads back to the Lorrimor Estate. And I'm assuming to Casimir.
We need to find
Casimir,
out we're not
feed him-
gonna have
feed-
another party member here.
Head back to Casimir, feed him his medicine, and start tending to him.
Okay. All right. So, I'm gonna leave it up to you, Dom, how you want to handle this. So, we can give him the anti-plague. That's fine. When it comes to your treat disease, do you want to roll it now, or do you want to wait until he has to make the save?
I mean, I'll roll it now, and then he'll give him the bonus, and then we'll know. Then he'll have that bonus until he does the save.
Sure. It's more
Wanted-
so I was asking for dramatic tension. Like, what did you want?
I want to do it now so that I don't, later on it's not like, hey, something happens and I'm spending hero points on other stuff, and then when the
Fair
time
enough.
comes.
Yes, fair enough. Yeah, go for it. Go ahead and make your treat disease. I believe the DC is equal to
Yeah, I think it's equal to the
sorry,
to
equal
the,
to the
the
16.
disease. Yeah.
so it's
Alright.
DC 16.
Treat disease. There it is. We're going to use that hero point.
Alrighty. I'm really, really manifesting for you.
Hey.
Oh, there you go. Alrighty. So, that is a regular success. So, Casimir, Mira's going to tend to you for 8 hours.
Thank you.
Like that effect on yourself.
Yep. So, you're going to have a +2 bonus to your save when night comes.
Also gave you the anti-plague, so you can throw that effect on yourself as well.
Oh, yes. I'll drag that onto... This is a lesser, yeah?
Yep.
Perfect. You got it. Okay. So, Mira, you're with Casimir. Is there any conversations you have with Casimir while you were treating him? Or with Kendra, Leon, or Durston, who were also at the house?
I mean, yeah, probably small talk. Probably let Adivian, know about what we found. Let fill Casimir in what we found. If Casimir wants to talk about his letter and his mom, stuff like that, she'll listen. Probably let Kendra know that, we're probably going to hang out here for a little bit more and see if we can, until Casimir's set up, before we start investigating more into her father's death.
Oh, she's totally fine with you guys taking a few days. She doesn't want you guys to die, so.
Casimir talks to you for a while. He tells you about his family and stuff. And then after you've been treating him and you give him that stuff, he starts feeling better. Like, maybe, I really feel like that's helping a lot. I think I might get better after all.
Good. Just out of curiosity, what's your fort save now?
Well, it's usually +6.
On a glass
I
of
gotta
water.
have.
So it's going to be a
Plus 9.
plus the
Plus
street
10.
disease is going to be plus 9.
Pretty good.
Plus 9. Okay.
So it's 6 plus 2 plus 1.
All right.
Let me know when I should roll it.
Oh, yes. We're going to find out towards the end of the night. We are going to so we're gonna side cut over to the earn income folks. What are you guys gonna be doing for earning income today? Like pitch me something and I'll let you know. what level
I'm
it's
doing
gonna
my
be.
class check. I'm just doing my normal stick where I do fortune telling.
Fortune telling?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, if you do it all day, you can go ahead and roll an earn income for one day at level 1. Yeah, it's nothing fancy.
I know.
keep forgetting we're level 1.
Okay. Yeah, it's random people in the tavern.
Mhm.
Do you seek
Swindling
clarity?
them.
Do you fear the truth? Either way, the future waits for no one. And she does her cards. Oh, it should have
Alrighty,
been
give me that
blind,
roll.
shouldn't it?
No. Earned income doesn't need to be aligned.
2
All right,
silver.
you learned 2 silver for the day. Nice.
You must have been busking hard, you know.
Out here, 28 days left.
28 days left. All right, Matthias, what is your income? Or are you earning income? Or did you want to do research? I know you really want to hang out with Alan Drew.
It immediately gets spent on more wolf balls.
Actually, I'm gonna go over to the tavern,
Okay, yeah.
and I would like to talk amongst the patrons there to see if there's any more rumors, especially concerning missing animals.
Okay. Go make me a gather information check.
All right.
I have a pet rat
here's
and a
five.
pet cat. They're inseparable. They chase each other around the house all day.
If I need a hero point, I will spend it.
You will need a hero point if you would like to succeed.
Okay.
The roll, yeah. Okay. You don't gather any new rumors, unfortunately. You get the same rumors as pretty much Sigrid did last time she was here, regarding the missing dog that you learned from Alan Drew, and also of Steel. Gosh dang it, Steel-Heeled Jack. I should need to write that name down somewhere else that's not hidden. Spring-Heeled Jack. You also hear about Spring-Heeled Jack. You do kind of get a different vibe that the townspeople are kind of turning against the Spring-Heeled Jack guy. With the more writing on the statue, they're kind of like, well, no one here did it. There's a freaky monster we know exists theoretically in the woods named Spring-Heeled Jack. So, like, maybe it's him. Like, there's definitely some conspiracy going around blaming this creature.
Ah. And while this is all happening, he's downing like 3 or 4 bottles of ale.
Bottles.
Not bottles, mugs.
Yeah.
Pickups.
Pervin is making sure you pay
I looked at
for every
Chaz and I
single
looked
one
at
of
fucking Matthias drinking his life.
those.
Oh, he still has a lot of gold and buys a whole bottle and drinks it. Need to judge, but gosh.
Right,
And you're
that,
just like,
that is what
you're
you
just
learned.
reading your like unholy necromancer tome, just like sitting next to me. In a different part of the.
Yeah. Chaz, so I'm gonna let you earn income and roll a check on this book if you'd like. Another
All
check.
right. I'd
The
like to
DC
use
will
my
be
I'd like
higher.
to use my undead lore to tell stories, spooky stories to people in the tavern.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, make a earn income with level 1
could you
for
do,
your
you
lore
could do a
undead.
puppet show. Don't even have to bend down to get behind the little stand.
That's the one macro I don't have out. Where's it under?
It should be in the folder under player macros.
Uh-huh.
I can't remember if I made that or Darbee made it, but one of us did, and I'm very grateful for one of us.
Level 1. And we'll do that. All
Great.
right. I'm rich.
You're rich. 2 silver pieces. The town
Okay.
responds well to your ghost stories. They are rightly frightened, and already very frightened and stressful time.
As far as the book goes,
Mm-hmm.
it depends. If Sigrid is busy, he'll leave her alone. If Matthias isn't busy, he'll leave him alone. Otherwise, he'll just have it out, and he's not getting anywhere with it. And if they're nearby and not busy, he'll be like, "Hey, can you guys read this?"
Okay. I'm gonna take a peek at your languages real quick. I love how all of you speak Ancient or Syriani. I just think that's
recommended
very
it.
It is
It
recommended.
was.
It's a primary
I
language.
tried
of
speaking to the
Palestine
mummy,
Order.
didn't understand.
Sorry, a new language to do with life. Didn't know that.
Oh.
So the book is a language now you understand. But I will post in chat if you'd like to identify it. Or you could roll a religion check instead of a crafting if you prefer. So just if I just go recall knowledge, that's fine too. Oh, okay. Yeah, Sigrid, you're able to figure out what the book is. The book is written in Necrol, which is the language of undead. I'll identify it here. You are familiar with this, Sigrid, from maybe hearing about spooky stories on your travels and just kind of being semi-familiar with the hate of undead in Ustalav.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe you've heard ghost stories or legends from a distant nation known as Geb, which is kind of like an undead kingdom in the southern parts of Golarion. And they are primarily worshippers of a goddess named Urgathoa. You are currently holding the Holy Book of Urgathoa, called Serving Your Hunger.
I think it's a cookbook.
Oh.
Well, you'd have to be
Interesting.
dead to read it, so this is the language of the dead.
Well, how come you can read it? Is it because you're a devil?
No, I knew. I speak to the dead sometimes.
When you open it up, Sigurd, now that you're kind of aware of what this book is, you can flip through it and you see that some of the book, there's actually additional writing written in the margins of the book. It's very small and it's very scrawly. It's hard to actually notice if you don't really know exactly what you're looking at. But these notes are in a Varisian as you're looking at them and kind of can just zone on them.
Oh, okay.
And you recognize that these are written in the same handwriting as the will of Professor Lorrimor that was read recently.
Oh, okay.
And you can likely tell this is Lorrimor's handwriting, as he is basically discussing the cult of Urgathoa and getting into the nitty-gritty details regarding its practices and its religion as a whole. He seems very intent on describing the dangers of it and ways to avoid some of their freaky rituals.
Yeah, awful spooky stuff. This book belongs in the library.
Or a museum?
Can I go to the back of the book? Does it have a checkout card? Is it overdue?
It is overdue.
I am not paying this.
So this book has a note to deliver it to Montague Cowell. Oh, Crowell, excuse me. Crowell.
He's gonna have a scowl. I bet he has a
Professor-
scowl.
He is one of the professors of antiquities at the Leipzig University.
Okay.
Is there
good to know.
anything else you'd like to know? I mean, Just gonna tell you all about the Church of Urgathoa.
Nobody wants to know about that. That's
Right?
okay.
Who cares?
Yeah, thanks. I just want to know what it was.
Okay.
He closes it, and now that he knows what it is, it's like totally worthless to him.
I think it's approximately worth 10 gold. But
As well, there's 3 other books Casimir was hiding on you, so.
He wasn't exactly hiding them.
had him in a little sack.
A little sack. All right. But that's going to be the day for you guys. Just earning income and gathering information and treating disease.
How does Matthias earn income? Sounds like he's just losing income.
He did a gather information, which is an exploration activity.
Got it. He's not paying for his drinks.
Pervin is making him pay for his drinks.
Okay,
That
cool.
child is looking at you like he's keeping a list of how many drinks you're getting.
Every ounce, boy.
Just put it on put it on Mirror's tab. He'll pay for it.
I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, fine.
Unless you can, make it worth my time. And he holds out his hand.
He looks left, he looks right, and he will slowly pull out
A dead rat. No, he would kill me.
a ghost charge.
A ghost charge? Handing him a ghost
That's really-
grenade?
Don't give him that.
He doesn't know what it does.
Is that a
Right.
ghost charge?
Oh shit. Yeah, it is.
That's metal.
You want one? You want one?
I mean, I don't fight any ghosts, but I mean, maybe I heard that there's a ghost making those letters on the statue, so I'll go fight it. Yeah, give me it. Let's go.
Well, you can't fight it now, but just in case a ghost does approach you, you have it for protection.
Deal.
Awesome. Don't let your mom know I gave this to you.
Oh, she doesn't know any of the stuff I keep in my room.
You're awesome, kid. You know that?
Yeah, I'm the greatest kid around. That's me, Pervin.
That name though. That name. Anyway, I got to go. So here's you go. Give a little small fist bump to him.
He gives you a fist bump back.
And as Matthias leaves, he wipes his brow. Oh man, I have no money for this.
You give me that ghost charge, Matthias. I have no reduce your stock by 1. There you go. You got it.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Can't wait till Pervin
Just gave
comes.
this kid 3 gold.
No, it's gonna set it up. Pervin's gonna save us later. He's gonna hey guys, you forgot this. He's gonna kill the ghost boss we gotta fight. That's chapter.
I believe it.
Yeah.
He's the hero we
It's
need.
like the dog in
honestly.
Resident Evil 4. Where you save it and then it saves you later.
Yeah. Alrighty. So your guys are there all day. And eventually the time begins to draw near.
I tell Shaz
It's
about
10
the
Oh.
good steak here. It's got a cool vampire steak. Try it.
That's a great name. Holy cow. How did I miss that?
Yeah.
I like the corpse chowder. I
Yeah,
think that
corpse
one's
chowder is
pretty
also
good.
great. I'm partial to the wolf balls. I think I will get the fat titi.
There's a liquid ghost.
Anyway, I wonder how Casimir's.
Well, you guys get to
she's
go
gonna do.
find
She's
out.
gonna do. Oh, okay. You're gonna do her own little fortune for it.
Oh, sure. Do you want to?
Yeah. Well, give me a random card.
Here, I got you. I got this wonderful roll table for you. Can I just pull it? Hero deck. Can I not just roll it? Dang, dude. That's crazy. I got a whole thing here. It won't let me just pick a random card. Here. Alright. We got this one. I wish I could show you. Oh my god, this mod sucks.
I'm sorry. We don't have to do it.
Holy shit. Okay, one second. Sorry. There we go. This is the card we got.
Oh.
I'll give you a little description. How about that?
Thank you,
You
man.
got the Trader. Is a card of spies and peddlers alike. Any who trade in information are subject to this card's influence. A bargain made under this card's... Oh god, that's a word I don't know how to pronounce. This card, auspice, always concludes true. But the ramifications of the pact might be shocking for those who do not understand the implications.
Yeah, I mean, when we bought the anti-plague, hopefully it will seal the deal and tip the scales in his favor.
There you go. That's...
Or he will turn into a monkey. Don't say that.
Who knows?
Anything could happen.
Alrighty.
Wild, wild.
So, you all are gonna head back to the house, I'm assuming, to sit with Casimir and see how he
bring him
does.
some wolf balls. I mean,
Yeah.
like a little treat.
I'll leave this up to Casimir. As all your companions come back to the house, do you want them with you as you make these saves, or is this something you want to do with just Mira?
Oh, it doesn't matter to me.
Okay. I'll leave it up to you guys then, if you guys want to be there with him.
I do not.
Someone has to
Matthias
be
will
there
watch.
to make sure. Someone has to be there to make sure he doesn't turn into an undead.
Yeah, Matthias will go and watch just because this is the first time he'll see someone turn to dust. If it happens, and he is curious.
Feel free to move yourselves around there if you need to.
Casimir.
Yes.
Do you have any thing you want, any regrets you want to get off your chest before we start this?
I've already been talking to Mary about all that stuff, but thank you for the offer.
I got your letter. I'll make sure it gets home. If anything, but I believe that you'll be able to be the one to, tell her everything that's written here
What the hell?
when you're ready.
All right, I'm gonna roll it.
Yeah, dude. Go ahead and make me a fortitude save.
I believe in him. You got this, buddy.
So, it wants me to turn on the treat disease. Yes.
You want to turn on the treat disease and then
the
the
It doesn't have one for the anti-plague.
Might automatically do it, maybe.
One sec. I think I may have broken it. I do apologize. One moment. It was me. I broke it. One sec. Alright. Try again.
What's that? Fortitude. Alright, got them both now. It's got me +2 for the anti-plague, though.
I'm gonna move my token over here just so I can see. But
Yeah, it's a +2 item bonus.
I'm looking out the window.
Okay.
In my room.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's a +2. I apologize. That was a +1.
Oh.
Welp.
Oh my god. So Sigrid, did you want to cast guidance, by the way, on him?
Go ahead and.
Sure,
I mean,
yeah,
you
let's have
probably should use a hero point on that, right?
Yeah,
Hero
I know we
point?
probably will. I just put it as.
Well,
Oh
no.
my
Oh my god!
Well, that's not gonna help.
Oh.
No.
my god. So.
Wait. Forgot the proven dustpan. I'll be right back.
Oh my god.
So you are gonna take some damage now.
Okay.
Damn, dude. Okay. Let me go.
Well, he's not gonna make another
I'm
save
so
tonight,
sorry.
right? It's every day now.
Yeah,
It's every
the
day.
next day.
Okay, well I'll just delete that.
Yeah, but I've only got 11 hit points. And it's like 2d6 or something.
2d6. Yep.
The worst you can do is roll back.
Oh.
Holy
Oh my god.
Say that. Why did I say that?
Holy
I was
shit.
kidding. I was kidding.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry. I don't know.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, that actually happened. Oh no.
Wow.
Great.
Oh, I
Yeah.
put that into the air. I apologize so much.
Well,
Nothing to apologize for. It's funny.
I'm sorry.
It's
I'm just at a loss
crazy how
for
unlucky
words.
that was. You rolled a
That
1
was-
to get it. You rolled a 1 to save it. You rolled a 2 on the reroll. That's insane.
and the damage came out to be max damage.
And which was enough
Just,
to
you know
kill
what?
you, right? Like.
Oh my goodness!
I'm,
yes,
yeah,
I'm,
he's
I'm not
dead.
gonna say anything. I
Yeah.
won't say anything anymore. This is ridiculous. This is.
Wow.
Oh man.
Huh.
Oh,
Okay.
I think it's working. He's getting better. Oh no. He's getting
So-
worse. He's getting worse.
So what happens is, 10 o'clock hits. The toll of the clock within the Lorrimor mansion somewhere sounds. It strikes 10 times. Mira, you are treating him the best you can. You know that your treatments are successful, but there is still some aspect of this disease that Casimir needs to overcome himself. And as this bell tolls, on the 10th toll, you feel his hand begin to lighten. His skin begins to flake off, slowly at first, but then a finger falls, turning to dust, and then the whole hand. And Casimir, you feel your body begin to disappear. You're dying. What are your last words and your last thoughts?
I'm not sure what Casimir is. I've only played him one session or 2 sessions now.
I know.
Do you go out playing your lute?
No, he doesn't have hand anymore.
Oh yeah, the finger would fall off.
Yeah.
It would fall in that little part of the lute where it makes the echo happen.
He's just like, kind of smiles at Mira as he watches his hands falling apart. And he says, I guess I wasn't that pretty. And he turns into dust.
His armor is left behind. His weapons laid beside. His lute, broken, is all that remains of Casimir. Lord Casimir Doberescu turns to dust.
Yeah, Sigurd's not there, but she just looks wistfully out into the stars, and she sees another star.
And the Darbee counter goes up 1.
The
Darbee
Darbee counter
Darbee
goes
Oh,
up
man.
by
one.
1.
Session 4.
Oh no.
It's rough.
Okay.
You're going to keep all of his stuff or?
Your inventory's there. I'm gonna move it into the party stash.
No.
Just for the
Is
party
there-
to divvy up as they see fit.
Is there a window in this room?
It does not look to
Amir's-
be gotten this
No,
time.
it's-
No.
Mira's gonna Mira's gonna gather up his ashes,
Okay.
and we'll put it inside that potion box that I guess that we had for now.
Potion box we found in
What?
the grave.
I mean, it was a nice. It's a 7 gold. It's a 7 gold
nice.
potion box.
It is pretty nice. It
Yeah.
was what he wanted.
Oh, we put our potions in there.
Don't. But we took the potions
Don't.
out of there.
You have a new character sheet in the player folder, by the way, if you'd like to. I'm so sorry. I wasn't expecting this to happen. This is a really unfortunate series of events. So feel free to. Should have given you that sooner. I was so confident that you were gonna live. I'll be honest with you.
I would have bet that I was going to make it too. With like
Yeah.
plus 10 to get a
Yeah.
16.
Yeah. Yeah.
The dice shows otherwise.
All right. I'm gonna clear your inventory. Gonna go into the party stash.
Such
Yeah.
a
Trader. Sigurd thinks about the
Unfortunate
trader and the
fate.
card. Like, it's a bad deal from the start. Puts the card away.
For a brief moment, you all think that maybe there's something really cursed about these books, because Casimir was the one to take these books and has been hanging on to them.
Does Chaz like slowly slide the book only back into the bag?
Nah, he doesn't think that.
Okay.
I'm gonna remove your token from the map, I guess.
Oh, come on,
Right.
dog.
I mean,
I
that's
mean, I
literally
won't lie,
that's
that
literally
doesn't
how it
happen.
would happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just had
This is like a famous disease, like curse, like TTRPG thing, like crazy.
All right. Kendra, seeing this, she cups her hands over her mouth as she gasps, and little tears come to her eyes as he turns to dust. She feels super bad.
I think
'cause
I'll take
you guys are here for
Mirror
her.
Kendra away. Yeah, you have to
Yeah.
watch that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was rather sad what happened to him, Chaz. He seemed like a good person.
For once, Chaz doesn't say anything.
It is 10
Your
o'clock.
silence.
Sorry,
Your
continue.
silence says enough.
It is 10 o'clock. Do you guys just go to bed? Or what do you guys do immediately after this?
I need a drink.
Okay.
Yeah, Mira gets his ashes prepared. Is gonna go ahead and like maybe I guess thinking about this, do we know that if this thing turns somebody into a mummy or anything like that?
No, I misspoke previously. It just turns you to dust.
Okay. Then she would get the box prepared and ready so that she can bring it to the Temple for Asma
Hey, you know there isn't
tomorrow.
a crypt that's being used. We could put him in there.
I mean, I don't know if I don't think I want to put his body
I'm-
inside the crypt that caused him to get this.
I'm kidding. Yeah, that's good. Yes, perhaps a good fifth rank.
Okay.
Anybody who looks at Mira, she can tell that she is extremely angry right now.
Fate's hand is heavy, Mira. Did what you could for him.
I'm upset that that abomination existed to do this.
The hourglass always turns. The sands aren't infinite. We must use our time wisely. While we have it.
How much gold do you start with for a new character?
15?
15.
Well, I won't lie.
Hold
I'm
on to
glad
the
this
angle.
happened.
We can get vengeance for him. Alright, go ahead.
I'm just glad it happened. Just like not 10 sessions in, and it was quick, I
Because
guess.
it happened tonight instead of tomorrow night. Because we were gonna have to wait a whole another day to see if he died again.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if he survived this, then if he failed the next one, it would have been 100% almost.
Yeah, because it would have reduced his health by that amount again, right?
Yeah.
So he would have had like, so if he rolled like 10, he'd have like 2 health. I mean, he's just gonna
Yeah.
die. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless he makes the saves. That was crazy.
Okay.
Makes me think about my
There are-
+0 Constitution score.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You guys are able to find a drink in the kitchen. I imagine it's rather solemn. You may have not known Casimir very long or very well, but from what you did know of him, he seemed like a genuinely good person. And there's definitely mourning to be had.
The shield suited him in his character.
But soon enough, you all are gonna head to bed. Mira, do you stay in the same room that you were with Casimir?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. She does say a small prayer to Pharasma after she packages him up in the box and then sets it on his bed.
Okay. And unless there's any other conversations you guys would like to have with each other, you can turn in for the night.
Hey, Matthias, take one of the books now. Just
That is up to Mira, I would say. I feel like Mira has inherited the books because they were in this room. So if you'd like to try to palm an object while Casimir's dying, though, I won't say no. If you want to try to sneak one.
is he that much of a bastard to do that? Nah, he'll just ask.
Okay.
He'll knock on the side of the door to get her attention.
She looks at you with a sort of a seething glare, and then softens for a bit.
He will
Matthias?
just lean against the door frame, arms folded. How you holding up?
I'm fine. Casimir's seen our lady now. He's gonna get judged and moved where he belongs. But the thing that brought him there, gotta make sure none of those things show up again.
Yeah, he seemed... From what little I've seen from him, he seems noble in heart and spirit. But these adventures, a profession, they come with these dangers. We'll never know when it'll be our last. At the very least, we got to hear his music. But truth be told, I am just making small talk. I do have a request, if you are okay with hearing what I must say, or at least will ask of you.
Okay.
And his gaze will turn towards where the books are in the bag, and then back towards you.
What about him?
Well, a part of me is curious as to what sort of knowledge those books hold.
And would you be okay if that knowledge caused you to what happened to Casimir to you? It's worth a risk.
Maybe, maybe not. All we can really do is roll the die and see where it lands, do we not? But like I said, this is for my own curiosity. And I understand it is rather inappropriate to ask of you upon your comrade's untimely passing.
My comrade, not ours. I see. All right, Matthias, go ahead. I don't care.
Don't mind if I do. Want to roll one to see which book I take?
Yeah, make me a roll, D3. Oh, I'll make it if you want.
No, I'll do it.
And do
Why
it?
not?
Okay. Yeah. So you pick up the purple book. This purple book is a leather-bound tome, and it has a clasp on the side of a golden scarab with an eye in the center. It seems to require a lock to open. It is currently just closed, but you can identify it if you'd like to. For that, I will accept a religion or a crafting check for recon knowledge.
I'll do a crafting check. Oh, okay. I'll do this once I vacate the premises and gone into my own room.
Should I use your hero point?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. You don't know. This book eludes your mind. You feel like it should be familiar to you, but you just can't put your finger on it. It's kind of crazy. You don't know, man. Here, I'm gonna reveal this to you.
Oh man, this.
Again, I feel like you guys have cursed by some dark god or something. I don't know what's going on. I feel like you guys
The
got atoned for
shadows,
something.
Sinister.
Yeah. It's the ghosts. The ghosts
starts
trying to get you
with the D.
guys.
Laughing. Machinations.
A lot has happened within a 24-hour time span.
A lot has
think it's
happened
fair.
within the yeah. You're tired, you know, you had a lot going on. Someone just died. This was supposed to be an easy job, investigate a murder, but now you're dealing with mummies with mummy rot and someone's dead.
27 days to go.
Oh, that's right. We're here for that long.
Oh yeah.
Ethan is counting the days. Do we like narratively like take like an extra day, or I don't know what we're gonna do?
It's up to you guys. You guys have a month here, so you don't need to rush and do everything. Like, we can go into like pseudo downtime where you guys just earn income or do research for the entire day.
Like, we need to send a letter back to Ambret saying, "Hey, we lost our fighter. Can you send another?
Can you send another one?" Yeah.
Maybe the sheriff
like how are we
joins
gonna
us. Someone-
introduce Brom's new character?
I'm making a token right now. Work it out.
Okay. We'll play amongst ourselves. We got it.
I guess the question is, do we do the stakeout tonight?
No.
Well, we could watch. We don't have to like do anything.
That is true.
I'm actually kind of worried about like if they have guards out there, if, like the guards end up getting killed by whatever it is. So I mean, we'll have those guys at the least. But we might just forget and all the the gravity of what just happened. So.
Which is very fair.
How about this? Who here?
I'm down to go.
Who here wishes to stay and just grieve out?
I mean, Mira.
I think
Mira's
Mira's gonna like do vigil like over the.
Oh no, she would definitely do the stakeout, because if this leads to killing undead, destroying undead, then she needs to do
Yeah, you
that.
need to let the anger out. All right. Let us we'll get some
Kaz,
fresh air.
Are you okay?
He's been pretty quiet. He doesn't really like. He'll just say, "If you guys go, I'll go."
And I'm assuming Sigrid wants to do the stakeout too?
I'm fine with that. Probably good to get some fresh air though.
Yes, all the dust
We
is.
don't need to stay there all night.
Putting me to a coughing fit.
Oh, did you breathe some of it in? Were you in the room when he turned to dust?
Oh yes, it was sudden. It was quick. I hope it was painless for him.
And I was gonna joke around and demoralize you, but I don't really feel like it. So you're just gonna try and scare you, like maybe you got it too, but that doesn't seem very appropriate. So I'm not going to do it.
Control. We like it.
All right, yeah, let's go to the thing.
Maybe we meet our new one of our new party members is a guard.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm trying to make a token real quick. Hang on. I wasn't prepared. I won't lie. I wasn't ready. But yes, if you guys would like to go stake out, it is around 10 o'clock. So Sheriff Collar is probably, in the process of doing the stakeout. If he's even there, he might.
We're gonna get him getting fatigued, right, by doing the stakeout.
Yeah, you guys will definitely be fatigued.
All right.
So keep that in mind for any tomorrow plans you might have, because, you might end up wanting to go somewhere like Harrowstone, and being fatigued going there might not be a very good idea.
I need to go save the dog for.
And the dog. If you guys are determined to go, we can definitely go do that.
Sorry for dying and making extra work for you.
No, you're. Yeah, how dare you? How dare you? No, you're fine. We're almost all set. It's not gonna be fancy. I apologize, but I will be honest with you though. I do not believe. I'll leave it up to you, Spoon. How about that? We can either introduce you tomorrow morning, or if you'd like, we can have you retroactively be one of the guards here at Raven Grove. Up to you. I'll leave it.
Either one works for me.
Great. All right. Fantastic. You're gonna be a guard then, just for the
Second night in a row, I gotta clean this dang statue. Kicks it.
I caught that little perv kid. He had some contraband I took it from. I got this cool ghost charge now.
Sooner or later, he'll become a great adventurer.
Yeah, I believe it. He's got the workings.
He's gonna knock up one of the girls around here.
Gosh, I hope not. He's like 12. That's crazy.
Not now. When he's older. Gonna get a bad drinking habit.
His mom does own the on the bar. I'm almost done. I'm so sorry.
You're good.
Now I'm gonna upload this.
We all know who to blame. We all know who to blame.
Yeah. We do. It's true.
Yeah, I could have sworn I heard an evil laugh.
Yeah. How could Darbee do this? Alright, so this should work. You don't have a fancy token, so sorry about that. This might be a little botched. But we're gonna deal with it for now, and then I will fix it over the week.
That's perfectly fine.
All right, let me just check your token, see if it worked. Nope, that's okay. I'll fix it later. That's okay. Okay, that's close enough. Alrighty, so you guys are going to go to the stakeout. So are you just going to go to the constable, or are you going to just go to town hall? Like, what's your plan? Are you going to work with the guards here for this?
Yeah, since he asked us to come to help out, we'll probably stop by him first.
Okay.
And then let him know what we're planning. We're here to help. So we'll hang out with the guards for a bit.
Okay. Let me bring you with the Raven Grove map. So we need to take a peek at what we're doing. Okay. So, heading over to Ben. Ben says he's going to have a few guards posted. He would prefer if you guys were the ones to be the main lookout team, just because he expressed that he, his guards aren't really guards. They're just kind of farmers with extra steps. So he is a bit worried if this person is violent that his guards might end up getting caught in line of fire. So it is going to be mostly up to you guys, but the guards will be around for support if you need it.
What Mira says, can you at least give us one guard just so that if people see us, they know that we're somebody from the town. We're not by ourselves.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You're 100% right, Mira. Here, I got one guy. He's a bit of an odd duck around here. But the people know him and they trust him a little bit. He's a big fella though. He's not I don't know if he's too good at sneaking.
Fine.
Okay. And then coming out from a side door in the constable comes a very large man. Spoon, would you like to describe your character as they enter onto the scene? I'll give you some direction here. You are one of the guards here in Ravengrove. This is such a strange situation I've never found myself in before, so I apologize. You are one of the guards here in Ravengrove. You have been with Benjamin Collar for many years now. You are the only one of your kind in Ravengrove. You may have been picked up here and kind of just left around, and the townspeople were nice enough to kind of take care of you. You may have blown in from somewhere. I'll leave that up to you. But Benjamin Collar is a friend of yours, and you were probably the strongest person in Ravengrove. You could punch anyone and be like, you'd win. So yeah, if you'd like to walk through the door and introduce yourself, describe your character.
All right, he's actually I don't know how tall he is. I didn't look that up. He's big.
Pretty tall.
I'll figure out his exact size later, but he's a minotaur. He's an emo minotaur apparently, with his hair falling over his eyes. He's got thick shaggy hair. And he'll wear a kilt like that. He's got chainmail on, and he's got a big. It looks like a 7-foot wooden pole with an axe on the end, a big axe on it. It's basically a glaive in game.
Wow.
Yeah, and he comes out there and nods to who's the sheriff that I know. Is that
Yeah, Sheriff Benjamin Collar.
You need something, Sheriff?
Yeah, Angus. This is these are the outsiders that we are working with right now with the investigation and Lorrimor's death. I've kind of kept you up to speed with what's going on, but tonight we're doing a stakeout by the monument, and I would appreciate another set of muscle helping them out. A townsfolk, and they recognize you, so they shouldn't. They should be okay with you guys going around.
All right, what are we doing?
Stakeout by the monument. I'll leave it up to you guys how you want to handle that.
Oh my goodness, look at this.
Is one of you in charge or something, or what do you want me to do?
Oh,
Stand there and
you'll
look
be helping.
intimidating. Oh
You'll be
my
helping
goodness.
us.
I'm going to
You know
help
how
us do a
the
stakeout.
oh, go ahead, you can secret.
Have you ever done a stakeout before?
He kind of looks at you funny. Oh, a stakeout.
Like where you stand around
I
for
thought
a
you were
long time
making
and
some
look.
sort of cow joke or something.
Cow joke. Why would I make a cow joke?
I don't know. Hopefully
Well,
you
anyway.
don't. No, I don't do stakeouts. Well, I mean, I stand around, guard things. I guess
Oh,
that's
that's
a
what a
stakeout.
stakeout is.
There you go.
There you go.
Where do you want me to guard? I don't know why you don't say guard instead of stakeout. Well, I guess you're from somewhere else.
This is true. Okay, well, we just need you to stand there and look. Well, no, maybe we shouldn't. Oh, I think we should all hide. And then we'll catch him in the act. Or we could just follow him and see where he goes.
Who?
The person who's putting blood on the statue. The Midnight Artist.
You want me to stand over by the statue? He probably won't come around if I do that.
Yeah, yes. Well, maybe we should. Are you good at hiding?
I look at you kind of funny again. Do I look like I'm good at hiding?
I,
I'm not good at hiding, no.
okay. What are your strengths besides your prominent muscles?
I can hit things pretty hard with
You're dashing.
my
Good looks.
my
My
axe.
goodness. Do you use conditioner?
I'm a fighter. I'm a warrior. I can talk to cows.
Oh, that might come in useful.
You can?
Yeah.
I cannot.
I guess one thing we do know is that whoever's doing this is probably coming from the north, so let's hide out on the south.
All right. I'll start heading that way.
Alrighty. So show me where you guys want to set up on the map. Like, what is?
I
what's
guess
the
where's
game
the
plan?
where's the statue? Is the statue in the
Right.
middle right here?
Yep, right there.
I want to find a building where I can get in like the second story window, and then I'll have like my lantern all hooded, and I'll just be peering out from the second story window.
Okay.
Is there in the square?
Yeah, the Laughing Demon, which is the inn right over here.
Is there is it?
There is-
I guess is it a 2-story inn
It
with
is.
windows windows at
Yes.
the top?
It absolutely
Alright.
is.
I guess I think that might be the perfect place to hang out then.
If you explain this to Zokar, she is totally down. She will not help, but she will give you a room for the night to assist in
One
the
that
stakeout.
overlooks the square.
Oh, I can do that. I can do that. I will charge you nothing this once, but you come by again
don't
and
plan
ask
to-
for free room. You will need to pay.
I don't plan to sleep here. Just okay.
You
Thank
are
you,
a
Zoltan.
kind woman.
No problem. Anything for my friends, and my son likes you, so I will do this favor.
We get in there. Purvin's already there with his binoculars.
Oh my god, you're 100% right.
He's doing a stakeout, right? I got this ghost
Abs-
charge. Oh no!
Oh no, don't do you know he doesn't? No, he doesn't.
No, it
Put
got
that away,
stolen. It got
put that away.
confiscated by Angus, apparently.
I 100%. He catches wind of you guys doing this. He's 100% down. Like when you guys are going to this room and you go to close the door, he like puts his foot in the door so you can't close it. And he goes, "Hey."
We don't all need to be in the room.
I mean, okay, that's a good point. Who is gonna be where? Who's gonna be in the room in the inn?
I think Chaz will, because he can't hide very well.
Okay.
I'll stand in here.
So Angus,
I think-
Chaz,
Well, if we
Sigrid.
need to get him, he needs to be closer to.
Oh, fine. I'll hide in the alleyway or something. Jeez.
Yeah,
can
Mira's
find-
gonna hide outside as well.
You can find a tree.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't expect everyone to follow me, but Angus, you could stay. Or you want to be?
Everyone's following you because they know you're good at hiding.
I'm not very good at hiding. No. Okay, so in the window we have Sigrid, Angus, and Chess looking out over the street, and on the street we have Matthias and Mira clinging to the shadows.
Okay.
And Purvin, I guess.
And yeah, Pervin's absolutely with you. He busts in. He's with you. He's got a pair of. He doesn't have binoculars. But
Yeah,
he
that'd be
pretends
very
he has
expensive, I
binoculars.
think.
So what's the plan if somebody shows up? Are we gonna like jump them, or are we just gonna watch, or
I
what?
was just going to watch them,
We could watch, observe, and
see what he does. Actually, it takes it more than a second to deface the statue and write another letter, hopefully.
Would we be able to occupy any place on the first floor of the inn?
Yes.
Okay, Chaz will be down on the first floor.
Okay.
Is
So
the inn,
Chaz
is
is on
the
the
inn
first
open
floor.
at night? Do they have like an open door
It is
policy?
open.
They just come in whenever?
Yes. For the most part, the bar downstairs empty towards the end of the night. Like
Okay.
once you hit 2 a.m., most people have gone to bed. But Zokar's also able to just make sure it is empty for you guys, so all of her patrons are either gone or upstairs sleeping.
Okay, cool. By the way, guys, I
Something to be
didn't
mindful.
choose the second floor of the room. I just thought it would look cool cinematically. That just looking out through the window into the street. There's a tactical benefit. You
It's a
don't
good
have to be
view.
with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I got the hooded lantern glowing low. Not to give away.
Okay. Glowing low.
Yeah.
It's still
Glow.
super bright. Hang on. Why is it so bright?
Well, it's not like a hooded lantern. You can kind of close. Turn it off. It's whatever. We can.
No,
Well-
no. I can change the. I'll just add it.
I guess. Can you see in the dark?
Yes.
Okay. Very good.
Right. I'm gonna give you a little bit of light here, just so you can see a little bit.
How fast are you?
Regular fast.
Okay. Do you have any questions for me? I know I've asked you questions, a lot of questions. Seems unfair. Do you have any questions? Do you have anxiety in your
well-
life, Angus?
Anxiety?
Yes.
Did you ask me if I have anxiety in my life?
Yes. You ever
No.
wonder about your future? Oh, okay. Well, we'll get along great because I can help you
I
with this.
just wish there were more lady minotaurs around here.
Oh,
But that's why I can talk to cows.
Hmm.
Bulls
You're-
got
you're-
needs.
like the player, Angus. See it. You will find that would you. She thinks to herself, unless you run into a mummy accidentally and get punched and die the very next day.
When
But I don't
Chaz
say
hears
this-
this conversation,
don't say
this
this
is
out
when
loud.
he goes to the first floor.
So it goes to the first floor. Yeah. Alrighty. So, Matthias and Mira, who are outside, I need both of you to make me stealth checks. Hidden, if you would, please.
I
Okay.
feel like Angus takes up most of this room. This small inn room is.
Yeah, I'll bring you guys over to this map as well, just so you could see. Make sure I cleared all the tokens off. I think I did.
Oh, nice. We actually have nice, excellent, incredible.
Well, crap. I just realized I can't see in the dark.
Yeah.
What?
I knew that was gonna be a problem.
You just never realized this?
I can
What's
kinda
okay?
see,
Is
and
there
I'm
not like a
pretty sure Angus
lamplighter? Are
can
there
see.
not like lights in the streets?
That's a great question.
There might be one or
Ustalav,
two.
I would say one or two. Nothing crazy though. I'll put some lights around. Just no, there won't be anything crazy though. But yes, there'll be some lights around.
Is it the
I'll put
full
some
moon
there.
tonight?
No. It's a regular moon. There we go. I'll put a few lights. There we go. Still not a lot though. Like your visibility is super limited.
Well, if anybody, as long as they're not sneaking, I'll know that somebody's there. Just, they'll just be hidden to me, right?
That'd be extra
Yes.
spooky.
Okay.
So, all right, those are your stealth checks. If you'd like to use hero points, you can. Just let me know. But I think
I
think-
have none.
I think you ran out. Yeah. Excellent. Okay.
I got 2 now because I got a new character.
You're right. Yeah. Look at you.
Good attitude.
Yeah, absolutely. Alrighty. Alright. So let me just go ahead and check this. Trying to find this in the notes here. Can't find it. Oh well, we're gonna wing it. Okay. So, 2 of you are hiding up there. 3 of you in the inn. I'm not gonna need a check from you guys because you are within a building. Okay. So, I'd like you all to make perception checks for me, please. Hidden.
Now,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
is this the fine?
So I would say yes, because technically they would be hidden from you if someone was walking by, right? Theoretically, if someone was walking by. So yeah,
Yeah, I turned it on.
excellent. One, two, three, four. I think I'm missing one from. Oh no, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. None of you sense someone approaching. It is around 2 o'clock. It's 2 a.m. And you all are standing there in the darkness with bated breath. No footsteps seem to approach. It is a very quiet night in Ravengrow. An hour passes. It's now 3 a.m. You hear some barking in the distance of a dog. Angus, as you're listening to this dog's bark in the distance, to everyone else this sounds just like a normal dog barking. However, you pick up another sound that is a little odd. When the dog barks, it almost like it gets cut off in a whimper.
Oh.
Another hour passes. It is now 4 a.m. Another hour passes. It is now 5 a.m. It gets a little lighter out. Let me go turn it slightly up. That's not slightly, is it?
No.
The sun
There we go.
falls.
It gets a little lighter outside. Matthias.
Oh.
You are
Yes?
you're a rogue, right? I mean, I feel like you're kind of the sneaky guy. Like you're aware that you're pretty sneaky.
Yeah?
You notice that around 5 a.m. in the darkness, you were not actually hiding behind a wall, and you were actually pretty much jetting out, invisible to anyone who could see. And you may have failed a stealth check.
Oh.
So as it gets light out and we kind of sort of look at the statue, it doesn't look like it's been covered in extra blood now, or is it?
Nope. It seems whatever has been coming by did not come by tonight.
Okay. At least we know whatever it is at least sentient enough to not do it while somebody's watching.
Yes. Yeah. Oh.
Mirror yawns.
Angus, are you still awake?
Yep.
Wasn't very exciting. You missed.
That's how it is around here. Quiet, peaceful place.
Should we head back now?
I don't know. Y'all are the ones that are running this thing.
The town is getting ready to wake up.
Yeah.
The town is getting ready to wake up.
And yeah. We'll head back to the inn.
Yeah.
So to let everybody know that probably should head back now.
I got to make sure that that nothing has changed about the statue. Like it didn't magically.
Nothing has changed about the statue.
Okay. Didn't magically add another letter. All right.
Nope.
Oh.
You
Bother.
you can conclude someone is probably physically coming here then.
Okay. Well, if they don't want their statue to be any more messed up, they can just post cards. whatever they like.
Angus,
Yes.
I'm assuming you're gonna go report to the sheriff, correct?
Yeah, if these folks seem to be... I don't need anybody more guarding. I'll go talk to the sheriff. See what he wants me to do now. I have to go get some sleep.
You head over to the constable. Sheriff Collar is actually awake. It seems he's actually also returning to the constable because he was guarding another section of town. When he sees you, he waves his hand in greeting and he jogs over to you. Angus, you get anything tonight?
Just tired. I'm not sure what their plan was, but nobody showed up to paint any blood on the statue.
Well, I still think that's good information. Maybe if we keep someone posted there at night and then we'll come back. Alright, Angus, I need you to do me a favor.
Sure, Sheriff.
I need you to stay with them. Those blow-ins. I need you to keep an eye on them. I'm working with them, but just in case something is off and I'm missing something with them, I want to make sure someone I trust is keeping an eye on them. Close, you know?
What do you expect? What am I keeping an eye out for? What do you think they're going to do?
Maybe if they're undercover cultists or anything.
Cultists?
He takes a piece of paper off of his board and it has all of our pictures on there.
It absolutely
You
did,
can't,
Sigrid.
you can't trust no one in this world, Angus.
You just want me to watch and
Even
tell
me.
you what they do, or do you
There's
want
a
me
piece
to
that has him on it.
Yeah,
Don't
just
even-
keep a watch on them.
no
And
chopping?
if they need help, no chopping. Keep an eye on them. If they need help with anything, show them around the town, whatnot.
Okay. All right, I'll go hook up with them again.
They're staying at the Lorrimor Estate. They're staying with Kendra, so.
Okay, I'll head over there.
All right, great. He gives you a salute. I guess that sheriffs do. Yeah, he hands inside the constable.
It's a hand on his shoulder. No,
And this- yeah.
he had to reach up pretty high, but he's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. I'll go to the tiptoes. Okay. So Angus, I will say that just for the sake of it, you can return to the group as they head back to Lorrimor Estate.
Okay, I'll do that.
So gang, group, party. What's your plan for today? Like, what's your game plan?
Going to sleep.
I guess we probably should get some sleep so we don't.
Get some sleep,
not-
yeah.
Try
and
again.
then maybe,
We could go investigate the
And then-
dogs if we want. I don't know. We could just.
I guess we
maybe
can
follow
investigate the
tracks.
woods.
Yeah.
Yeah, follow the tracks.
We could follow the
We're
tracks
not
up
going
to
to
where
follow
we
the
know.
tracks. We're not going to follow the tracks because tracking is an exploration activity, and I can't do it if I'm fatigued.
That's what I'm saying. We sleep first, and then tomorrow night. I mean, I guess we'll wake up at the end of the day, like middle of the day,
Yeah.
and then go do some tracking.
We'll
Maybe.
wander around the woods at night.
And come back out of the woods at night.
Mhm. Maybe catch the guy on your way out.
Mira, are you serious when you say that?
What?
Walking around in the forest at night?
I didn't say that. Sigrid said that. I said coming back home before it gets
Before.
at night.
All right, then he looks
Yeah,
at cigarette.
Yeah, we
Are
said
you
that. We
serious?
say that at the same time. Like I say, we go out to the woods at night. You say we come back home before it gets dark. Of course, I mean the time is of the essence. It's only a matter of time before the townsfolk gets so wound up in what's happening. They start to get angry, shouting, throwing things.
So the only problem with walking around the forest at night is none of you can see in the dark.
I have my lantern.
Okay, good enough for me.
All right. So you guys return home, and you're gonna sleep until you wake up. Yeah. We'll see you head home around. You get home around like 6 a.m. And 8 hours of sleep, right? Is that Pathfinder?
I think so.
Mhm.
All right. Okay.
At 2 p.m.
Yeah.
2 p.m.
So, yeah, 2 p.m. How do I want to do this? Can someone roll me a D100 for me as you guys sleep? Sleep.
90.
You can.
Nice.
90. Who rolled that? Angus.
Angus.
Okay. You rolled pretty high, buddy.
That's probably gonna kill us all, right?
You all get Muggerat.
Is this a chart that Darbee created?
No. All right. Nothing happens in the night. Well, quote unquote, your night.
In the afternoon, in the brunch?
In the afternoon, yeah. Nothing happens in the afternoon. You are able to wake up around 2 p.m. Kendra has made you all lunch before you go out. She was a little worried you guys were gone and came back in the morning.
No luck, Kendra.
No luck. Oh.
Yet we couldn't find the culprit who is painting this statue. But I think we will take matters into our all hands and just wander in the woods until we find something. Here, there's a lost dog. Maybe we can do some good this day. Daylight.
You guys still want to investigate after what happened?
I'm being perfectly frank.
We can't end this now.
I'm perfectly frank, Kendra. I do not have a choice.
Oh.
I must pursue this until it is done. I can go free.
I just don't. I know you all haven't been here for very long. I would feel so terrible if something happened to more of you. And Casimir's already gone, and I don't want anything awful to happen to you guys either.
Well, usually bad things happen before it can get better. Perhaps we are on the upswing of things now.
Kendra, if you feel that way, then continue to let us stay here, and then when we come back, we'll let you know what has happened, and you help us as much as you can as well. Hopefully, we can find out what happened to your father, and then make sure that this doesn't happen. Whatever happened to him or Casimir doesn't happen to anybody else.
And could you at least ask if Endymion to come with you? He's a mage, maybe you can benefit from an arcane wizard being with you. Maybe something will help.
Well, we'll ask him.
Do you know anything about that handsome Minotaur who lives here? Works with
Angus?
Benderman.
Well, she blushes and tucks some hair behind her ear. He's been in town for a bit. I can't say I know him very well, but he seems very nice. A little dense, but nice.
I see that's when Angus comes.
Sure, yeah, Angus comes in.
Oh, there he is now. He's following us. Look at that. Well, I guess we just slept for 8 hours. I guess Angus showed up before then. What is Angus up to?
Yeah, I know.
Or did Angus go sleep first? Whatever.
I don't know if we have a bed in here that Angus will fit in. I have to sleep out in the barn.
You can push 2 beds together.
Okay.
I mean, so does Angus show up at the manor and let us know what the?
He met you when you were walking up here, apparently.
Okay. So the sheriff told you to. You tell us. What do you tell us? I guess.
The sheriff asked me to. Said apparently you lost one of your own. Which I'm sorry to hear. But he asked me to go along with you in case you need any help. I know the area a little bit, and you look like you could use somebody that's my size sometime, maybe. Need someone heavy moved or
Oh yes,
hit.
we could definitely use someone of your side.
So if it's all right with you, the sheriff asked me to work with you for now.
I mean,
I don't
we'll
think
appreciate it.
Yes.
Sure.
We could use all the help we could get.
Right.
We're going to see if we can follow the tracks.
Yeah. So, and then I guess now that he's helping us, I'll fill him in on what we know right now and what we're trying to do.
Yeah. You are briefed by the party, Angus, regarding Lorrimor's mysterious death. And you would be aware of Professor Lorrimor. He was a pretty okay guy. He kept to himself, but he never caused any problems. He was a little weird, but who isn't out here? And the sheriff is convinced he was murdered for malicious intent. And there's some strange things happening in town that he's concerned about. And the party also briefs you. They think this connects to Harrowstone in some way, but they're not sure, and they do plan to head up there soon. But the statue debacle is pressing.
Are you afraid of ghost stories, Mr. Angus?
Nope.
You're in one.
Are you?
No. His spirits will do as they will. And not to anger them. It'll be fine. But that is for another day. I think we're going to investigate the woods for now.
I'll just follow along and help you out where I can.
Wolf ball?
What is a wolf ball?
It'd be a, thing at the tavern. If you live here, I guess you would know about it.
Yeah, they're just a nice little
It's
pastry.
It's a pastry from the tavern.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, thank you.
Sokar
Keep
specialty.
your strength up, your energy. Let this go.
Okay.
To the forest. We gotta save
To
the
the
dog.
forest.
And, it might already be too late. Describe the dog
Okay.
getting killed in the cutscene. Fucked up, you guys. Fucked up. Too late.
So, are you planning to... So, the dog was reported to be in the farm fields to the north. Are you going to follow the tracks or head directly to the field?
Whatever Baz suggests.
If you can find the tracks. If not, we'll do the dog.
You are the captain now, Sean. Must lead us.
Why don't you seek what the fates say, Sigrid?
Oh, I can do this. Sure, I'll draw
Wanna-
another. I'll draw a
wanna draw a
card for
card?
today.
Sure. I'll do a random shuffle here.
Concerning the fate of the dog.
Concerning the fate of the dog. Let me go do a shuffle for you.
And for the actual deciding of what we're gonna go do right now immediately, we're gonna go follow the tracks.
Okay. We got the vision card is the one I drew for you. Let me go ahead and grab that now. The vision.
Whoa.
This one.
Watch out for
This one.
acorns, lightning, and do not drop all your tools on the ground.
Pause. So this one's secret. The vision represents obscure or supernatural lore, such as knowledge. Such knowledge can take the form of visions or cryptic words. This card often means an encounter with an inscrutable person, but it can also signify a brush with genius.
I think we found that with Angus. Sure, he has great insight into the farmlands. Oh,
Alright.
Angus, do you know if the missing dog? Do you know that?
I don't know.
You probably have reports of the missing dog. I mean, animals go missing around here all the time. it's kind of comes to territory when you live on the edge of the woods in the middle of nowhere. Animals just kind of can disappear at times. This dog, though, is just really important to the kids of Ravengrow. It's kind of like a communal town dog, because they found it all injured and stuff and fixed it up, healed it, and the kids are really just attached to it. But it went missing a few days ago, and there's been searches, but no one can really find anything.
What's the dog's name?
It's a great question, Red.
Well, if we're looking for a dog in the forest, you might want to call out its name. I don't know.
That's a good
Old
suggestion.
River.
That's Old River. Yeah, it's Old River.
Old River?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. All right.
Yep.
You don't
Probably
know
used to
dog
be
name.
just River.
Used to be just River, but now he's old.
Now he's Old River.
Okay.
Right. So you want to attempt to follow the tracks first. So Chaz, you want to go ahead and make me just a track check. The footprints are now kind of muddied and gone over, so this will be a more difficult check, unfortunately, for you. But you can still do your roll. Okay. Do you have any hero points left?
I wouldn't use it on this.
Okay. So Chaz, as you are following the tracks, it gets to the crossroads right over here. You don't get very far, unfortunately. You lose them in the other tracks that are just passing townsfolk and cows and cattle. It does lead to the woods, but other than that, you can't get any further.
Trail's too old. I lose it here. We could go walking around in the forest, or we could go look for the dog. What do you guys want to do?
I thought the
Well,
dog was in the forest
you said
somewhere.
you said someone said they heard a dog voice. The dog sound last night, right?
So
Well, if it's what we think it is, maybe we can see if we can find another mound, and that might lead to some more tracks.
Oh yeah. Well, I feel like we would have probably done that before.
It's only a quick walk away. You guys didn't even leave town. You got like to the crossroads.
Oh, we didn't even make it
Yeah.
outside of town.
Nope, it's unfortunately not. You got to this area right here, and Chaz lost the tracks.
Great idea, dented pocket. Perhaps we could ask some cows. Yeah,
There are
let's
cows around,
let's
so
go
it
check
is
out.
an option.
Go check out the. Has there been any changes? Do they add? Is there another?
To the mound where you guys
Yeah.
found the corpses of the animals.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it big?
yeah. You look over and investigate, and you see a corpse of a medium-sized black and white dog. The blood has been ensanguinated from its throat.
What did he do with the blood? He didn't put it on the statue. He just took it back with him.
That look like Old River?
I was gonna.
No, that's just another dog.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say, oh well, quest complete, I guess. Yeah.
Well, I put my hand on. Who's it, Sigrid? And I think, good job. You found a dead dog, but that ain't Old River.
Listen.
Hmm.
Okay, well,
That's a good thing.
Well, chance you can find the dog. What do you do with it?
Do I know who's? Do I
Yes,
recognize this
yeah.
dog?
Yeah, this is someone in town's dog. They tend to leave their dog out at night, tied up to a post. I'll say it is the just one of the farmers in town who keeps cattle. They just have a dog, and this is their dog. Their name was Roxy.
Oh.
It keeps cattle, you say.
I'll pick up Roxy. Okay, I know where this is. Roxy, I know where it goes. You said this dog's had all the blood taken out of it.
Yes.
Yeah, before you do that, let me take a look at it.
There you go.
All right, do another medicine check. See how see if I get the same thing as before. As like it was recently killed and drained recently with the same sort of slashing and everything as the other animals.
Yeah, go for it. Yes, Mara. It is same deal. Throat has been slashed, blood has been poured out. It is still fresh though. I believe you guys heard that, or Angus heard the dog around 5 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And with that check, you can tell that lines up.
All right. I'm surprised no one noticed it all day, but yeah, we got to get him back. And Chaz, do you see if there's any tracks?
You say they usually tie him up to fence posts at night. Do they have the rope tied around him still?
Nope.
All right, I'll take him over to the farmer's.
Okay.
Roxy came from.
Mira, did you have a question for Chaz?
Yeah, if you can look around this area, see if you can re-find any tracks.
Do I?
You'll need to make a perception check for me.
I'll help him look around.
Okay.
And can I help with survival?
Yeah, sure.
Right, here's my check.
I have a higher circumstance bonus for hunt prey.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Assuming I can hunt prey on it.
You can, yeah. All right. There are tracks here. Again, it's the barefoot tracks. With your perception check, you also tell that there is some sort of a struggle.
Was it with a dog?
Likely with a dog, yeah.
So how far did you get into town before you stopped and turned around? Can we tell that?
With that check, yeah, I'll say you could probably tell. Because you're able to actually follow the tracks down south towards the town square, Chaz, from where you are. And it looks like he stopped about before turning around, almost pretty much right in front of the constable. He's down a little further.
Looking where he stopped and where we were hiding, can you see from here?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
You can see in the dark pretty well and pretty far. So.
And just saw one of us and then turned around. Interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe it's not a zombie then.
Did you follow them where they turned around and went?
Can I do that?
You already tried, unfortunately. You're welcome to try again. I'm just saying I'm gonna move the clock forward though. If you'd like to try again.
Yeah, we could do that, or we could try and find the dog.
I'll give it a shot.
Okay. While you're gonna give it a shot, feel free to make me that roll. Okay. Is that with your hunt priority on? Yes, it is. All right.
Yeah.
With that roll, you are able to follow the tracks into the woods further. But before we get to that, we are just going to side cut over to Angus.
Okay.
Who wanted to go return the dog.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Angus isn't a side cut. He's like the main dude.
He's the sorry.
I'm sorry.
So we flash over to Angus, who's carrying a dead black and white dog. This dog is a mutt, and nothing outstanding about the dog. You arrive to the homestead. There's a few cows in the back who are gracefully just milling about in a small fenced-in pen.
What's up, ladies?
They wink at you as you walk by.
Incredible.
When you approach the house, there's a woman outside who you would know as Esmeralda, who is the wife of the farmer who lives here. She's primarily responsible for taking care of the cattle. She's frantic as she's looking around. She's calling out, "Roxy, Roxy," with no response.
I got bad news, Esmeralda.
And she stops her frantic searching as she sees you approach. "Oh, Angus, oh my God, is that
It's
Roxy?"
Roxy. Yep. Something got her last night.
And she runs over to you and she looks at the corpse and she starts crying as she sees her dead dog.
I was trying to find what did this. Where do you want me to put the body?
I'll take her.
All right, I'll give it to her.
I've heard in the tavern that...
Was she tied up here last night?
Yeah, she was tied out the post like she always is. No one ever comes to Roxy. I mean, what
I'll go over to where she was tied up and take a look around.
It must have been that spring-heeled Jack fellow they're talking about in the tavern, right?
Yeah, I think that's just a lot of tavern talk.
She looks unconvinced, but yes, the post is just right outside the house. There's food, water dish, small doghouse, the whole works. Do you want to go investigate it?
Yes.
All right, go and make me a perception check. The rope was cut. It was slashed with a sharp object.
Did anybody else in the group come with me, or am I by myself?
Is a question for the group.
I thought it was a cutaways. I don't know.
It's up to you guys if you want to come with
If
them.
it's in the same direction where we want to go check out, yeah, let's just go.
Sure, that's no problem. Chaz will be, making sure he can follow the tracks, with his time. But if you guys would like to go join Angus, that's okay.
I don't want to leave Shaz by himself. I'll go with Shaz.
Okay.
I mean, I said I was trying to help him, so it could be me and Chaz, and you guys can go to the talk if you want to do it that way.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. So, Sigurd and Matthias, do you want to go?
Yeah.
Okay. Angus will show you that the rope was cut with a sharp object.
Either one of you any good at tracking?
Unfortunately, that's Shaz's territory.
Maybe when he's done, he can come check here. I'll go over to the cows and ask them if they saw anything.
What do you... Okay, so you asked them if they saw anything last night?
Yeah, I'll say, I'll give him some hay.
Okay.
And, the dog over there, the one that they call, Roxy.
You're talking about Roxy.
Yep. She was tied over there She usually gets tied right over there, right?
She's so loud.
Yeah. She, somebody took her last night to cut a rope. Did you see what happened?
Oh, yeah. We saw.
What did you see?
We saw a man come by. We were just grateful that she wasn't barking no more.
What happened?
Oh, we just cut a rope and took her. She was barking like crazy. That's none of our business, though.
No, it's not. Did you,
You got any more hay, good looking?
Yep, I'll give him some more hay. Anything else you might want?
Yum.
Some apples?
Oh, we love apples.
I'll bring you some later.
Okay.
What the person that cut the rope look like?
Oh, all them human folk look the same.
I hear you. All right. Well, thank you.
Human folk. All right.
Get jump scared by Sokar's art as it loaded in. That bug happened where it just displays the full art, zooming in, and then she just suddenly appeared, jump scared, and be like, ah.
She's welcoming you. She's welcoming you.
All right.
The cows wave you goodbye.
Yeah. So I spoke to these cows over here, and they said they saw last night some man came up here and cut the rope and took the dog.
Seems like he's getting increasingly larger animals.
I'll also ask him if they saw which way he went when he took Roxy. I'm guessing he probably went over there where we found her.
Probably.
Yeah.
How about which direction he came from?
Technically the same direction. We'll say it's this house right here, just for the sake of it.
Okay.
It's right over here. So yes, he came from the same direction and left the same direction.
All right. Go and try and catch up with the others.
You can reunite with Chaz. And Chaz, you have the trail. You can successfully go into the woods.
I'll let Chaz and Mira, I think they're the ones that weren't with us, let them know what I found out from the cows and all that.
Fucking cows.
I can talk to cows, being part cow myself.
It's amazing.
But yeah, they said a man came by in the middle of the night and the dog was barking at him really loud and he cut the rope and took him away. They're not really good at describing people. But they did say he was a human.
I guess that's something to look for.
I mean,
He walks around barefoot.
Dealt with cows myself for a while. Do I know that when they say human, they actually mean human, or they just mean like somebody not walking around with four legs?
Humanoid is like what they mean. They're cows. Okay. They're not the brightest, you know.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
So following these tracks into the woods.
Unless there's any loose ends we need to tie up in town first.
So just to make sure we're clear, the missing dog was last seen in the farm there.
Farm place.
In the fields to the north, you are headed to the woods to the north. There's two kind of locations. The fields are like the quote unquote farmland off map for Ravengrow in the north, and then you have the forest, which is kind of borders the fields kind of, and there's a path through that field that leads through the forest that leads to the Harrowstone prison.
Oh. Go do the dog person. Oh, you have the tracks, so let's keep on the tracks so we don't lose them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's keep on the tracks.
It seems that these tracks
back around and check out the field.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's you have the tracks now. You can't promise that you'll have the tracks next. Unless you die in the forest.
Well, as we walk, what happens if we end up going to the prison?
We turn around.
Just won't go.
Okay.
We know it leads. We know it's through the forest to the prison.
Are you guys scared? What's wrong?
We do have a ghost hunting equipment. I want XP from saving the dog though.
Also, we should probably finish the research.
Who needs knowledge?
I don't even remember.
That's what I'm saying.
Verified crazy criminals.
I think if you go to the Carrion board, there's a list of what you know so far about the criminals in the journals.
Yep, out of the 5, one was called Father Charlatan.
Mm-hmm.
That's
and
what we
he
learned.
wasn't a murderer, but he did swindle people using religion.
Here, I'll put the skipping song in here too, so you guys can just reference it quicker from this journal.
Oh, and did
'Cause you-
Divion want
You
to come with
discovered
us?
it. Would you have liked to ask him before you left?
Well, maybe we save him for when we go to the.
Sure.
Yeah.
I want to get his shoes all scuffed up. Oh, yeah, of course. Be a great loss. Sure they can play.
All right, so I stuck the skipping song in there, and Father Gainsborough told you that I believe it's 10 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, there's 10 lines, and 2 lines each are dedicated to one of the prisoners. Let's figure out which one it is.
Wait a
All
second.
right.
This will be important.
What's wrong?
Ladderman.
Ladderman, yeah. What's wrong with the hammer guy? It's like Gallagher.
Ladder and blood all over the place though. And spelled her name just right. The wife's name, possibly.
You might need to do some
It
more research to
is-
find out more.
Mm,
Oh.
yeah. I need to get my red string to connect the.
All right, but we're in the woods now.
In the woods.
Yep.
In the woods. Do you guys want to set exploration activities while you guys are going? I believe Chaz is tracking.
I will go ahead and cover track. Wait, hold on. That one's Guess I'll search.
I'll have my lantern out and I'll do detect magic. If magic happens, the flames will change colors.
Okay.
I'll
I'm
also
avoid
searching.
notice.
All right. I believe you guys can set them yourself.
Yeah, if you look at the party sheet, if we have them set, they'll be under exploration.
I don't think I installed that mod I was supposed to.
You do. You have
Oh,
it.
I did? Oh, very cool. I'll grab your tokens on here too, just so we can get you all on the map. Angus, you're so big. Oh my goodness. Alright. Alrighty. Let's check if vision's all set up properly. Perfect.
I drag the.
We can see the little book up there in the top right corner.
Oh shit! Hide it, Darbee, hide it. That's,
I didn't click on it.
That's notes for me. That's okay.
There's a book.
It's not a big deal. It's honestly the signpost would tell you anyway, so it's not a big deal. Are you guys okay setting exploration activities? It'll work.
Yeah.
You want me to go up in front?
Oh, by all means, big guy, you got this.
So I guess me, you, and Kaz would be up front because we're tracking. Tracking and searching.
I'll be back behind you then.
All right.
You can stand in front of me. It's
How
okay.
is this supposed to work? Exploration activities, and when I click.
You click activate, and then it will go to the top, and that'll be your active one.
A macro or.
No, I had to drag the action onto my character sheet, and then
So okay, yeah, there is a macro for it. If you open up the macro folder, there's something called exploration activities.
Oh, I have the other. Okay. Yeah.
Where's that?
I have the other one. I guess there are two. Okay, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there's two. I think I have some
Got it.
conflicting mods trying to talk to each other.
Alright, got it. We're good.
I wish it would tell me what you guys are doing. Like I see it on your tokens, but I guess I can look at the party sheet. I can use my eyes. Alrighty. So those who are searching, if you want to make me perception checks, and Chaz, I will use your perception check of your successful track for this one. Alrighty, so Chaz, as soon as you enter the woods, there's very tall conifer trees that are very claustrophobic as you enter. Very different from the rest of Ravengrow as you've seen, which has been a very open space. But immediately you see two paths ahead of you, one of which has a signpost at the end, and another off the beaten path trail that leads elsewhere. Following the tracks, you see that the tracks veer to the left.
I go to the left.
You go to the left? You go to the left. So as you're tracking... Alright. Both Mira and Angus. You see something just before Chaz can move forward. There's a disturbance in the path just ahead. It seems that some leaves have been conspicuously placed on these 4 squares here.
I put my big hand on Chaz's shoulder. Hold up there.
Yeah, that doesn't look right.
I'll sort of like bend down and point over there. Try and show him where it looks like there's something underneath these leaves here.
Pokes it with his pole arm.
Okay, I'll go up there. I can actually do it from right here. I'll go over and like move some of the leaves away with.
Using your perception check, this is a pitfall trap.
I'll try and push the leaves away so we can see where the edges are, so we can go around it.
It pretty much... You have to like kind of veer into the brush to get around it. But you definitely can. It's gonna... what kind of check do I want to make you guys have to get around this?
Balance?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's gonna be a balance check to try to get around it.
Can we just jump 10 feet without
there's-
making a check?
Or you could do that too. I mean, that's fine.
I just remember, I think someone mentioned that at some point while I was playing. Like,
If you have a speed of 30, you can jump over a 10-foot gap.
oh, well, none
Is
of
that
us have that.
Is it
That's
a
leap.
a leap? Yeah, I think you do a,
Yeah.
a long jump too, but you have to roll for that.
Yeah, you have to
Not
roll for that
mistaken.
one.
Yeah. You can also attempt to disarm it with a thievery.
What does disarming a pitfall trap do?
Yeah, how does that work?
we fill it back up?
Well,
Holy grail.
It says remove the trapdoors. So I mean, you know, I've
Yes, you have very long arms. Could you place us on the other side of this pit trap?
I was unable to
No.
disarm the trap.
Oh,
Looks
man.
looks over at Matthias. You think you can tighten up all these leaves so it can become like a bit of a net for us to go across so they don't break when we walk across them?
Yeah, sure. I'll give it a go.
How deep is it?
Tough to tell.
Do you want me to roll down?
If Angus fills the
Yes,
hole, we
go
could
for
just
it.
walk over his head to the other side.
Walk over Angus. Yeah.
Oh, we don't though. I get lost forever.
Matthias, it's not happening.
Oh my!
You end up
I've
in
been rolling
the
low all
Darklands.
day.
Can't help you there.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah, well,
I just like
guess we're-
chop through here.
You can
Just
absolutely
attack
chop
the
through there.
trees.
It's yeah, attack the trees.
That's what
Yeah.
I'll do. I'm
You
not
wanna
going to
attack
try
the
and
trees?
balance. Yeah, I'm not a balancing guy.
Alrighty. I will allow you to try to make an athletics check.
Okay.
Does anyone want to assist Angus as you try to get through?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and make your roll to aid another.
those buttons. Nope.
Nope. Alright. Angus, go ahead and make your athletics check. I'm gonna move you guys around just so Angus is upward towards the 18. Okay. Angus, you start cutting. What weapon do you wield? Like what's your vibe?
He has a glaive, but he would pull out. He's got a hatchet he'd take out for this.
Oh, right. Okay. So yeah, easy enough. So you take your hatchet and you start hacking away at the tree limbs. There's a snap as some of the trees break, so you can make a clearer path. But
I'll throw the stuff I cut into this big pit.
throw it onto the pit. You hear a hissing, Angus, as you begin to cut your way through. And before you notice it, you're met face to face with a giant spider that you have walked into.
Oh.
And then dozens more eyes open around you as several spiders roll into initiative.
At least it wasn't the snake. I thought it was gonna be a big snake.
And with reaching for initiative dice, that's where we're gonna end tonight. As you had to find up some spiders surrounded by possible traps.
This is fine.
Not a mummy.
That's true.
Even better. Even better.
Bring it back to the landing page.
My second character will die from spider poison.
Oh my god.
Don't
do
say
they have
that.
poison? Hang on, I gotta go check if they do have poison.
They probably do.
They do,
I think most spiders do. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. Alright. Okay. Well, next week we will continue down the forest path to track the tracks of the barefooted mystery artist that you guys are hunting down.
Hey.
Great. All right. Thank you guys for playing. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate your patience for trying to scrape together a character token for our friend Spoon here that I really probably should have done beforehand, knowing this was a possibility. I was just so confident. I won't lie to you.
I understand.
We all believed.
I
Yeah, we all
honestly
believed.
really did. Spoon, I would like to say congratulations. You're the first character I've killed in Pathfinder 2nd Edition.
Yay! I'm number
Yeah.
one.
You're number one. And thank you for being a good sport about it. And I do apologize, Casimir has
I
been
don't
in the
apologize
dust.
for us. That's the game.
Is this your?
Mhm.
This is not your first level 1 character you've killed,
Is it not?
is it? I'm asking.
Oh, in Pathfinder it is. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I've
okay.
definitely killed a lot of 5e characters.
All right. All right.
I
Wow,
find it
that's awesome.
I know.
I mean,
Narrative
at the-
devices.
Look at the token.
Look at him. He's-
He's got the Grim Reapers thing there.
yeah. Oh, let me get rid of him. There we go. Just
Can't look at his.
He's in the party stash right now.
there we go. There we go. I'll fix this
work
token
that.
adjusted. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming. That was very fun. I appreciate you all making time. Announcements. I've always wanted to do this. This is so fun. Announcements for things on the server happening. Tomorrow is Thursday. I don't know what's happening. Skyhaven. Excellent. I've kind of, to myself, I've been referring to Skyhaven as our sister game because we started in the same week.
Oh.
So that's just to me though. I'm not the only one who does that. So Skyhaven has been really fun so far. There's also a Minotaur in that game too. So that's pretty neat. And then Thursday we have Friday. Gosh, I don't know any games that are going on. I feel like I should like pop up my schedule.
I think Friday is just Orph's Rime of the Frostmaiden continues,
Oh, excellent.
and you guys are still on break. I guess we're still on break. You guys are still on break for Bloodlords, right?
Yes, I guess I can do that tier too. Yeah, Bloodlords is on break for a couple weeks, but that will be back and it'll be very fun. We're starting book 2 soon once we're back from break, but got a few more weeks for that.
There's also a Minotaur
Saturday,
in that game. So
there's also a
just
Minotaur
saying
in that game.
when a
It's
Minotaur's in the game
trending
makes it
thing.
a lot better.
So many Minotaurs.
Saturday, nothing going on. That is usually when we have our Seasons of Ghosts, but we are also on break for that. So that should be back soon, eventually. Sunday, we got Kingmaker. Curse of Strahd's
Session
over.
2.
Yeah, Curse of Strahd's over. Let Kingmaker reign. So how you guys been doing in that? I got to watch the first session. There were some technical difficulties, but I watched you guys punch some centaurs. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. I end up making changes to my ranger right before the game started, so I think we're okay.
Yeah.
I will say, looking forward for next session, I made an upgrade to the overlay after being inspired by all the other overlays that have been made for the other games with animated backgrounds. I was like, oh man, I gotta do that.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Yeah. I think the Stolen Fates overlay is my favorite. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I didn't make it or anything. Yeah, definitely. I made some of it, most of it. Speaking of Stolen Fates, after Kingmaker and Sunday, Monday, Stolen Fates continues. Session 2. That game just started, so it's not too late to jump in. It's just pretty fun. Lots of hero cards, lots of shenanigans, and maybe some microaggressions. Who knows?
Stolen 2 Fate.
It's you stolen.
Isn't it like session 28 for you?
Emotionally, it's session 2 for me.
Oh, okay.
But who really knows?
Yeah,
Tuesday,
I just can't remember all the other sessions before. I gotta go look at this playlist. I think there might be missing.
I think the VODs got all deleted, unfortunately. We've been trying to recover them with the Wayback Machine, but it's not working out too well. It's not going well.
Oh dang.
Yeah. Tuesday we're Strength Thousands with DM Dom, who's here with us today. We had a very stressful encounter last session, and we are all recovering emotionally and physically.
Yay!
But we finished book 2, so that's great.
Yep. We're jumping into book 3, and this is when I will say this is when it gets serious.
This is when it gets
It
serious.
wasn't. It wasn't serious already.
I think book 2 boss fight was definitely a wake-up call that it definitely is getting serious, because I was so close to death. I was in the spoon position.
Oh no!
Of the dice roll was about to decide my fate, and I rolled a 2, and it was scary. And then on Wednesday, we're back here with some more Carrion Crown, Haunting of Harrowstone,
Angus edition.
and spiders. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shame you didn't get any bug repellent, but the bugs just keep happening.
That's what I mean. It's the way it is.
It's just the way it is. Any more announcements from anyone? Anything fun going on with anyone else?
I'm really surprised that Pathfinder doesn't have a bug repellent item, or I know they have a pucker pickle. I was like,
I will. So I am planning to do another one shot for Monster Hunter. That's level 10. I already have the monster made. It says an ogre. So I'll probably post out the one shot information on the server probably end of this week, and it might be next week or the week after.
Let me know if you want to run on a Wednesday. I don't mind taking a day off if you want to run a one shot. I know your days are limited.
It might end up being I might put a Friday or a Saturday morning, because also I might do a Saturday morning just for the UK people that we have that never get to really play. So
yeah.
Saturday morning Monster Hunter one shot. So we'll see.
All right. Keep a lookout for that. Other than that, thank you all for watching. Thank you players for playing. And I'll see you guys next week and around.
All right.
All right.
Thanks, everybody. Talk to you later.
Alrighty. Take care.
Bye.